Middle of nowhere in the mountains, and that's actually insanely good though. Paying to get anywhere without a car, I see. I see. The car rent probably costs like, you know, buying a car in some Asian country. Yeah? That's actually kind of nice to live though. I would love to, man. Like after all these travel, like somewhere mountains, forests, you know, some body of water nearby. Like dream, man, dream. Like the lot, for example, was insanely good. Like such a great city, holy. Like you have mountains, you have those pine forests, like the air is really clean, you have the coffee plantations all around the city, like tea plantations all around the city, like wine if you're into, also all the way there. You have like a massive lake there, all the walking, you know, areas you can go to, all the like food places you can go to, like bro. See, oh, you actually basically passed it on the bike. Ah, nice. Let's see, boss. Let's see. All right, so like 400, 700 euro for 4 days. All right, let me show you. Let me show you. Let's go. I'll show you the prices then. I will show you. 10 minutes away, I see. That's cool though, that's cool. Fucking Alps, dude, it's so good. Alright, so well, that's the location. That's the location. Well, actually, wait a second. I'll open the map for a location also then. A reference. One moment. Oh, okay, 1 second, brother man. Wrong router. Don't need that anymore. You must be ready. Enjoy the food gear. Enjoy. Sounds good. Food sounds nice. We should get like the proper one instead of eating the sweets, but it is what it is. Alright, let me see. Go. So you have the airport and the hotel was, yeah, that's like that's like the district one where like all like the main central district with all the like the zoo here, you know, Independence Palace, all the dang shit is here. And the hotel was here basically. That's the place. So it's like, well, pretty much center, and it's the Bouvion Street. It's the walk-in street. I have the photos of this one. So like all this street is basically, well, you have like the mark even here on Google. It's pretty much like the expat street, you know, the tourist street and stuff. There's everyone is just like hanging out on their street. It's like all the kind of like walk-in street in Pattaya if you've been there. All the like the restaurants, all the clubs, you know, partying and stuff. It's all there. So it was. That's the view ahead. So like that's that street. Well, it starts kind of like here in this corner. There it goes. But this also kind of like quite alive there, you know, in terms of partying and stuff. That was the view from the corridor. Like the room didn't have any windows, which is good actually, because all of that is allowed. All of that is loud, by the way. Yeah, that's what you get in like the Vietnamese hotels actually, in many of them. You have like all this like, you know, like the shower gel, you know, shampoo, conditioner, the Q-tips, you have the toothbrush with the toothpaste, You have the fucking hair comb. You have the shaver there and stuff too. So you get a little bit of everything basically. I'm gonna return to this one. You get a complimentary like coffee and ginger tea, water. That gets refilled every day, all of it, coffee and everything, and water too. As breakfast we had was included. Breakfasts were included, by the way, and all that. And the tea kettle. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically like the room. What you get the AC, get 2 bed gears, the table and stuff. Well, the same also shower right there on the floor type of toilet. Yeah, that's all that stuff here. Also the store. So all of that, like all that you get for 6 nights. For 6 nights with breakfast, as I mentioned, right? For 2 people, breakfast for 2 people, you pay for that $86. $86 for 6 fucking nights there with breakfast. And let me show you the breakfast, by the way. For breakfast, in the free breakfast, right? They have like a whole menu actually, which you can pick. Like you get Vietnamese coffee, the iced one. You get banh mi, full of fucking meat. And you get fruits also. Instead of fruits, you can get some ice cream, for example. But that was just picking fruits all the time, basically. 1 second. The hotel name, it was, well, I mean, I think I can just show you here. It was it was the Rice Ditam. Ditam is like the street. Well, it's this restaurant, this one, Dai Viet. That's on the first floor. And on the next floor is higher is the hotel. And that was true, Rev, true, absolutely. Even though, to be honest, if you put it in like the Ho Chi Minh, for example. Oh yeah, the Rice Ditam, yeah, there it is. Yeah, the Rice Ditam Hotel, yeah, there it is. You can actually check even how much. And like this is already like more expensive, even though yeah, it's for 1 day. It's for 1 day, it shows like way more. We got from Trip, and there was like some sort of mega discounts, and we got like super cheap. Like for example, Korsad lives in Ho Chi Minh, right? And he said he didn't even believe it's that cheap actually. So like in Ho Chi Minh, I think the salaries would be okay, more or less. Like obviously not everyone, but yeah, it still would be kind of nice. But I mean, like 700 fucking euro for 4 days. Like, dude, holy shit, it's ridiculous. Thailand, it's Vietnam. I see. And that's good though. That is good though. You like that, eh? It's Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. So I mean, yeah, I do agree. It's like more about, you know, like talking about people like, you know, going the to Europe and stuff, for example, you know. The average Switzerland guy, I mean, true, but like that's like we're talking about like the tourism sort of, right? So like, you know, if people would be like, you know, why not go into the Europe? Well, that's kind of why, dude, because 700 euro for 4 days is something I can live like for a month here, you know. Like even if I would rent that hotel for a month with breakfast alone, right? Not even sharing with anyone, that would be cheaper than that, you know. Yeah, I was from that perspective mostly. Like, you know, people are like, you know, when's the European arc of like the Nomad and stuff. I mean, the main reason is the visas. You know, if visa and stuff wouldn't be an issue, I would probably come up with something. I would figure something out to do it. You know, but still, that's also important part of the reason, you know, because I would go for like a 3 months visa, for example. I would go like, you know, trip Europe a little bit, stream that, and then I would be financially recovering from that for like the rest of the year, if not more probably. That is a bit of a pain. And yeah, that's like also like, you know, something to think about where you want to go for vacation, you know. As an option. Yeah, flight's gonna be expensive probably though. But I think for 730 euro, for example, you can get flights too, you know. Hey, horror fan, true. Nice, Publica, nice. True, true. But that's the thing though, like I would say since COVID and everything, when like work from home and remote work started to kind of like become way more common, it got kind of like harder everywhere, which is like bad for locals also, I would say. Because like a lot of like kind of before sort of cheap countries and stuff suddenly became not so cheap because all those expats started moving in, prices started going up, but the salaries kind of didn't usually, so locals suffered. That happened a lot with the, like all the Russians started moving to other countries in 2022, including us in 2023. And like some Armenia, for example, where for 200 bucks you could rent like like pretty solid fucking apartment. Now you want like a Yerevan some apartment, probably you're gonna pay pretty much European price. Like my sister in Tbilisi, for example, my cousin in Tbilisi was paying 1,000 bucks for 3 rooms apartment, which I mean, dude, that's a lot. That's a fuckload. And locals didn't start earning more, so it does have negative things too. But I would say that's the game. You need to blame the game because you can't do anything about the players. So you blame the game, and either you are a player yourself then and enjoy, that while it lasts, or I don't know, just don't engage with it whatsoever. Yeah, we can. Yeah, like because like in Gyumri where we lived, right? Yeah, where we're gonna return also, for example, like the house we were renting, that was a good house. That was a big house, right, for 3 people. That was like 200,000 dram, which is $500, which like seems decent, right? But like 200,000 dram is something like one person might not even earn in a month whatsoever. Like there is local sort of Amazon, not local, it's Russian Amazon alternative that is also in Armenia. And like people who work there, like handling orders, right, at the pickup point, basically, they were earning, when we first went to Armenia, for example, they were earning something around like 100,000 dram, I think even less per month of work, proper full work day. So yeah, it's insane, dude. It's insane. The world indeed is quite silly like that, I guess you can say. Got like other breakfasts also. That was one of the breakfasts also. That one is a lot less impressive, but I mean it was still nice. You can get this burrito, for example, for breakfast too. That was all included. Like for breakfast, we ended up overpaying like $1 per person, I think. I kind of like was, oh man, that's cheap, I'm gonna get it. And then I see like, well, with breakfast, it's gonna be like $2 more per day. I mean, for $2, probably gonna be like, even in Vietnam, it's kind of like not super easy. You can find something for $2, but it's gonna be like one dish, right? And here you get like a whole bunch of that, so it's still probably still was a really good value, I would say. Still was a really good value. I think I had more also. Yeah, we can get that. Sandwich, for example, with fries. There's like a whole menu. Like you go there for breakfast, you give them the coupons that they give you when you checked in, and they give you like a whole menu where you pick what you want, like which main course, which drink, and which dessert. And that's pretty much everything we had there for breakfast, though. I think. All right, fine. Let's get back to the normal flow of things. Well, I kind of wanted also to resume a little bit of Thailand because I missed some of the things there. Last time because I don't remember. Did I do like the recap in Thailand when I was leaving? I don't think I did, right? I think I did like some recap like in the middle, sorta, when we were there in Thailand for like a month because I had all the photos uploaded up until I will remember when I see it. Photos uploaded up until this one. After that, I did not, for some reason. So, not so sure. Could be Rev, could be. The food quality is kind of really nice in these countries for sure. Yes, a little Thailand also throwback to like catch up with everything that I didn't covered last time. You know, it's mostly like the food photos really in Thailand, so there ain't that much. There ain't that much to see. But if you're planning to go Thailand, for example, yeah, you can get like something like this here. The bowl like this you can get for $2 there. $2.30 basically. You can get this bowl of food. A bowl of soup like this in Thailand. But yeah, mostly just the food here, then. Yeah, it was like the fish and chips we got, sorta. It's also like we went in the cafe, like I ordered this and something else, and then I realized that I made a mistake because this was already like too much, dude. That was already too much. A little too much there. Oh yeah, that is the glorious 3 there. I'm waiting for the next year. Already like 1.5 months in, dude. Just a little bit of time and it's back. Just a little bit of time left at this point. Yeah, it's like the local Lay's varieties, and there's not a lot of them here actually, with different varieties of Lay's. Like in Thailand there was way more. The ice cream is like 30 cents, I think. It was like on the way from the beach, so every day I was just like getting myself some ice cream. Easy life. No, yeah. That's Thailand. Here you probably don't want to try that stuff, but in Thailand you have like the Kalashnikov weeds there and stuff like that. There it is, all over the place, all the weed. This was like the first time we went to the island on the hobo boat. The second time already was on stream. First time we just went testing. First time we went testing. Didn't photo the boat itself, I guess. Well, except yeah, that's for that you pay $1 basically to get to the island with this boat. If you go with the speedboat as we did, you pay like $3, I think already, or like $4, and then you get the speedboat there, like that one. Yeah, that was my setup. That's like the version 1 of the setup, though. That is Huxer. Huxer was asking about the setup. It's like the layer 1. Like this bag also goes inside of the buoy, which I think I also have the photos later. So it's like double whammy there. And then you arrive to Kolarn. The coral island with insanely clean water. Yeah, that's the insane elephants there. Should get those there in that store. Should get them in that store, man. Literally like only on the island in the 7-Eleven in that island. Like I've been to multiple 7-Elevens. I tried to find this postcard and I couldn't. Fucking couldn't. I should get it when we were there, but I thought we will find some other time to get it. Nope, we did not, unfortunately. But I sent the other ones. They all already actually, I think, arrived, pretty much all of them. Because did you get yours actually? Did you get yours? Did you get yours? So how's it going, Third Mask? How's life with the Arc Raiders? Oh, you did? Alright, good. Good. Yeah, I see, Nick. I see. Alright. Then the views with the islands, dude. That's like you order something in McDonald's or something and you get like this, dude. Like they do also have those like insane overpriced sauces and those like plastic things, right? But like why would you get them? Because you get like this, man. It's like I couldn't even like handle it really. It's like the red ones are just regular ketchup and the orange ones are like sweet chili sauce basically. Hey Sheepelo. I see Turbosk, I see. The pain. Just a little bit left. Just a little bit left. You can do it. You can do it. Huxer, there's the setup. There is the setup. Well, part 1 of the setup. I'll show part 2 later. This way. The super bag. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And then that all goes inside a buoy that I showed before too. I'll show it again later. There are some photos of that setup too. Yeah, they have all the chicken. Like they love fried chicken in like Thailand and in Vietnam. This is McDonald's, by the way. It's not KFC. They also have those buckets with just fried chicken in breading. They just love that stuff. They just love that stuff. And here also, like every fast food is pretty much like a whole bunch of fried chicken there. No, and the quarter pounder. You know, the local dessert. It's literally kind of like a donut, just shaped like this. You get like either chocolate dip or condensed milk dip. Yeah, that's basically kind of dessert they have. Small but pretty nice. You know, just like farming those ice creams. The rice crackers. Also very nice. Oh yeah, the tube with cream. Yeah, it's still the Thai apartment. Sabisa soup, the curry, the Japanese curry. Oh, look at the Japanese cafe nearby. It's actually pretty good, huh? And there's a bunch of rice under the egg. It's like I think this one either like the yuzu, I think the yuzu coffee. So it's kind of like this like sort of like local citrus, whatever, kind of like not exactly like lemon. It's like the hybrid, I think, of something. The yuzu. People that I say, the Wunderwaffe Duna ice cream. Ice cream here is also pretty cheap actually. I have a lot of like pretty affordable ice cream in Thailand in a year. We haven't ate it yet though. Like we actually bought some. Need to get on it. Need to get on it. Fried shrimpus. Is it the tomcha or? No, it's not the shrimpus. I think it's one of the curries though. I think it's one of the curries. Like in that cafe, they made the curries very like kind of like liquid, sort of kind of like a soup basically. I tried like all of like green, yellow, red, wasaban, like all the curries I could. I did try. Nice photo quality there. And a nice photos. Yeah, it was like in Pattaya you already kind of go, oh man, there are so many bikes, but that until you visit Vietnam, then you see what is a lot of bikes. Then it's also the ice cream. Oh, the sandwiches there, and the small bites too. You know, it's like taking photos of like different desserts and snacks. Yeah, there's the first batch of postcards, then there was more, and they all already arrived there. Destinations. 7-Eleven cheesecakes. 7-Eleven is actually like living up to the hype, I would say. Actually pretty good shit. 7-Eleven delivers. They have 7-Eleven in Ho Chi Minh, but not here though. I think it's only like in big cities for now in Vietnam. And it's a little kind of like less pog, I guess. Kind of reminded me of India and 7-Eleven. They had in Mumbai we also been 7-Eleven, and it was also kind of like, you know, not up to the Thailand standards at least. But I mean, it's there. Maybe they will improve it. That will be good, because the 7-Eleven, like if you want to get some cheap food or something with desserts, is really nice. You know, it's like the fish cake, on the stick. You also can just get there and just eat it. Done. And the milky sticks. Oh yeah, that's the insane PPK camera setup there. And with the cable, Yika low. Yeah, the chestnuts also roasted. Sweet potato chips. Those were like really solid though. You can like cut your mouth from the inside with that, no problems. And suddenly Georgian mineral water. I don't know who buys that. Probably like Russians because they know about Georgian mineral water. Then my friend didn't get baited, I guess. So it works probably. It works probably. You know, happy condoms. That was like the hug condom, I think, or something too. The insane, the weeb short. I think I had photos after that one too. And yeah, the lace with the hot chili squid. Yeah, that's the insane weeb short. Was there like, well, the front I guess is kind of like whatever there. And there is the weeb short. I had that on stream already. Let's have that here. Now the golden Buddha Pattaya. All the snacks there. Rocking the weeb drip there, yeah. The Buddhist footsteps. The footprints, rather. Those are nuggets, I see. There's all the different Buddhas for different days there. Not all of them are like signed though. Now this is Wednesday, yeah. This is the Wednesday one. And this one didn't have the day, I think, there though. Yeah, there they are. And there they are. See, should I say about this though? Why is there? Why are there from the mouth of the dragon there? That also something they do. And this was the little park, little Chinese park, sort of nearby that is like semi-abandoned, because it looks like it was like built for like the nations and everything, and I guess now no one is kind of like, you know, paying for it, so no one even taking care of it. Pretty much like the park is very looking quite abandoned there. And there's a bunch of like Chinese myths there going. But everything is kind of like not in the good state already though, and I guess no one really goes there much. You know, the Confucius quotes, and yeah, dude is like with some like bird shit on the top of his head there. Confucius was like later there, I think, his monument there too. And the Mega Bell. Oh, the views from there were nice though. Oh, that was the sunset we were also witnessing on stream there. Yeah, now this is already like the buoy. So inside is the bag with everything inside the buoy. There goes like the antenna sorta. And that goes towards the camera there. I think I'm gonna like cut a piece of that and just get one kind of short antenna also probably, because I don't really, probably not gonna need that much. And whenever I will need, I can just buy that cable probably. It's just kind of not very optimal to have like a whole bunch of it on me. I'm not gonna be diving that far anyways, like 15 meters I think. So I probably should like cut a couple of meters and make, you know, the signal a little more reliable that way. But I think whenever like the connection was sort of going to big, it wasn't because connection between camera to the setup, it was more kind of set up to the ISPs, to mobile. And potentially also due to heating, but not sure. Not so sure. But it did work though. I did get some snorkeling, some underwater streaming. I was testing the setup. Yeah, there's the water here near. I was suspecting already, not sure. We'll see. I gotta test it some more. But I'm not sure if it is really. I'm not sure if it is. Even though it's kind of like it doesn't do that when I like go, you know, regular IRL streams. But not sure. Maybe it is actually just connection between camera and the setup. But the thing is, like, when a camera kind of loses connection, even a little bit, unless it's like very, very, very super short, it just disconnects completely. Like if there is like some problems with connection between camera and the setup, it just kind of disconnects, and you see that. So I do feel like it's probably connection to the ISP. But that could be many things though. That could be not just overheating, could be just like, you know, bad places where I did that and everything. Bad spots with bad coverage. Because I mean it was an island, you know. Well, Kagik is here. Got you some food, Kagik. Got you some food there. There it is. That's some ramen. Oh, my friend. Actually, no, I also got this one. It's like some oyakadon or something. With some unagi. You know, like the typical Red Bull in Thailand, and it's actually like completely different compared to what you get in the cans there or something. It's literally just kind of like some, like, you know, like the cough medicine or something in a way. Like it's actually like not something you would drink, you know, for the taste or something. It's literally just kind of like, yeah, you want some taurine in your system, you just chug this one, and you're not gonna enjoy probably how it tastes even. Now the yellow curry, I think, yeah. Or maybe masaman curry actually, with some seafood. It was really good. Oh yeah, this is the actually like the Lunar New Year McDonald's offers in Thailand. The prosperity burgers. They have also like the Lunar New Year burger here in McDonald's also in Vietnam, but it's kind of like less impressive. In Thailand, this shit was insane. I do this like patty in there, like, oof, man. There's the pork patty. That shit was insanely good. Like, this was nice. This was nice. It's massive. The pure just pork patty there. Amazing, amazing. Oh yeah, and then the pie also. This one was with the ham and cheese, I think, pie. Not like, you know, the sweet one as usual, but cheese and ham. And that shit was also really nice. Now that's the additional postcards, that I also sent already. All of them sent. Need to set up the Vietnamese ones. Need to set the Vietnamese ones up. I already have some. I already got some. Matcha Kit Kat. I can't say I'm a huge enjoyer of matcha though, to be honest. Like they have a lot of things matcha themed and matcha itself, and I did try, and yeah, I don't think I'm like that much of a fan, honestly. Not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan personally. The Kit Kat, yeah. There's ice cream also. Matcha is nasty shit. I mean, not for everyone. For me, like I got like some sort of like matcha latte or whatever, and then did taste to me kind of like nori in a way. You know, like drinking kind of liquid nori in a way, just like with some milk and stuff like that. Or like the seaweed. Another curry there. Let's see, actually, let's say. No, that's the Temple of Truth. We did a stream from there. That one was on stream, or before stream. This one was specifically when I was waiting. I've been there, all wooden, all wooden. And that's where they actually make all those pieces for the temple, right nearby in the workshop. Like it's still in process. Yorker, hello. How we doing? Happy weekend to you too. How we doing, man? Yeah, you need to wear the helmet there, which I did. Which I did. Which I did. That's all the wood gear there. Really cool looking. That's basically some Omega Reach corporate guy who just decided to build that stuff with his buddy. He already like died, but they still kind of keep building. I guess the fund is still keeps going. The downside, dude, kind of like like use the like some sort of like his own like like I wouldn't say like religion, I guess, but he basically kind of like uses it to kind of push his own like some sort of like ideology and like the set of values and everything. So it does kind of like it is kind of a bit weird, yeah, a little bit. Nice now, fellow. Some pork chop there too. Yeah, this is the Chaixi noodles. That's like basically like the stands you can get like everywhere almost. Yeah, also mellow. Basically, you can get that kind of stuff of food next to like almost any 7-Eleven store. And you get this was like I think actually $2 or something. But this one maybe was a little more. It's like literally just like plain, stock without anything and just 2 chunks of meat. It's like the pork like backbone or something basically. There's like massive bones there, but there is also a lot of meat. And you just eat it. Done. That was one of those when we were buying and they're like spicy. Like, yeah, fine. And they were like laughing even. But yeah, they didn't know. We already were adapted to it. We were fine with it. It's actually kind of like way less spicy here. Way less spicy here. I might be losing the skill, Might be losing the skill. Yeah, that's the speedboat here we were taking already on stream. Well, this one was towards the stream when we were going, I guess. That's the boat you take. That poor guy in front of me was with this suitcase. He almost fucking fell there because like obviously boat is also like shaking and you kind of like step over from here over this like little like a little step there and he almost fucking fell there with his suitcase. There it is, and that's video of this one. The Pukai Cafe. Well, that's only for Russians, I guess, to understand. This was the yuzu, I think. Yeah, they have the Cafe Amazon there. The yuzu coffee. That was before going with the setup in. And that's already on arrival. Yeah, that was basically like the stream, the snorkeling stream there. The diving. Underwater. And that's the classic Thai beers there. Get the Chang, get Sinha, get Leo. That's like 3 probably most popular ones in Thailand. 3 most popular ones. And I actually like Leo the most, I think. I think I like Leo the most, actually. Not gonna lie. Most mainstream stuff I didn't enjoy that much. And there's the kebab we got. And one of the last days on stream also. Actually, I think after the snorkeling we got some kebab there. The Thai kebab was good. Thai kebab was actually good. And some Thai shish kebab also. I did really like the pineapple there. Pineapple there actually was really good. I did actually enjoy having some pieces of pineapple on the skewers too. Actually works pretty good grilled. Yeah, I have Hugard and Peach actually there too. Thank you all, Saba. Thank you. So far, so good. So far, so good. You good too, man. Hope you good too. The chicken skin. Just the snacks. Yeah, a lot of snacks that are basically kind of like, yeah, like 30 grams, 20 grams, that kind of stuff. Super small portion. Like you open that, like nom, and it's gone. The fuck? Oh, them beauty snacks too, yeah. That was the anchovies with some herbs. That was already better. Anchovies are nice. Anchovies are nice. Yeah, Hugarden is Belgian, yeah. Hugarden is a Belgian. Crispy baby clam. Yeah, that I think is the last almost one. Oh yeah, that's the typical Pattaya for you. You have like the anti-hangover and the boner medicine back to back. There it is. That's the boss in Pattaya, basically. That was me returning from sending the postcards. That's the odds you get, dude. That's the audience you get in Pattaya, I guess. Cure hangover and get hard, and that's it, basically. All the people need in Pattaya. No, yeah, the Gloria jeans, yeah. It's only like only here this time I realized it's actually like the Gloria jean is sorta. Because like in Russia they were selling the Gloria jeans as in the jeans company. So it's kind of like was weird to me, like why is like the jeans company is selling coffee, and that's already like second or third country where I see it. Anything spicy in Thailand, of course, sure did, eh? And that already at the beginning. Alright, the Thai arc quickly. Yeah, I went through the things that I was missing there still, but yeah, I also have a bunch of that stuff. Here. The drinks company that also sells jeans. Could be. Yes, this is the stuff where connection was kind of dying a little. A little bit. Well, I mean, there's just a bunch of like people yelling and everything there. The insane spicy? I mean, it depends on your definition of insane. Yeah, I did manage to like stream a bunch of stuff in the aquarium, but when you get in this tunnel, obviously everything was fucking dying. Even though in the beginning it was kind of working, but then it was just like pee-pee poofing completely. And then it was pee-pee poofing completely. 3 million Scoville? I don't like no one measures in Scoville, dude. Like the Scoville measurement is like some like some modern kind of like Pipiega stuff. Like for people who just want to get the bigger number and stuff. Like they don't know about the Scovilles and numbers here. You just like go order food and it's either spicy or not. Sometimes they ask you if you want spicy or not. In Vietnam, usually basic food is like not spicy whatsoever, but you have all the sauces and peppers and stuff that you can add if you want. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a little bit of like this like the circle jerky stuff, basically, like just to measure your spicy peanut, basically. How far can you go? Like here, people just like they make that spicy stuff because they like how it tastes. They don't try to get something like because it's like super spicy and they're gonna just like show everyone how spicy I can handle it. They just like whatever grows here, they just like chop it in and that's it, basically. That's it. No one measures it. You ask them how many Scovilles your dish is, they're gonna be like, the fuck, dude? What you mean? Don't speak your language there, dude. They just use local peppers. Like I don't think anyone like specifically orders some sort of like imported super spicy stuff or some shit. The baby, like I think any country already has that because I also been like that, like a little bit when I was in the beginning of my spicy arc back home. I also like ordered some like super spicy sauces from like some fucking ghost peppers or whatever. And yeah, they were spicy, sure, right? But like, why? Why? Could have a reference? Nah, I don't know. I don't know how you compare the spiciness, dude. Like to what? Like what is like what is the like? Do you need to like bite into some like Carolina Reaper and then you try something and say like how close it is or something? Like I don't know, man. How will you compare? Yeah, I don't care about like the spiciness. I care about the flavor. Like there was like the spiciest stuff probably I had was like that mala, the mala base for the hot pot, which is mala is the Sichuan peppers, I think, hot pot thingy. It was literally just like liquid with a whole bunch of like dried peppers in it. You're not supposed to eat that shit. Like no one eats that. I mean, I did try because was curious, I guess. But no one eats that. Like people just like cook in that spicy base. They cook things, eat them, and that spicy base just like it leaves. No one touches that. I tried it. It's really fucking spicy. Why would I do that? I don't know. I just tried it, I guess. But like, why would you eat that? I don't know. So it's all about the spice. The habanero pepper. I don't know, man. I tried habanero pepper. I don't know. I can't measure how spicy it was. Like, it was spicy. All right. Like for me, spicy is basically like I either handle it or I don't handle it. You know, like it's either something that is like I don't feel. No, like, multiple. I guess it's like it's something I don't even really pay attention, don't really feel. It's something that I kind of all right, I can feel it, and it's something that makes me like completely fucking suffer. The spicy probably was like the what's the name? Some young 3x spicy. That was probably the spiciest thing I tried so far. And that literally was just kind of like this e-peener stuff. I just like got it for the charity stream as an incentive, right? So like people can see me suffer, and that goes for the good cause. That's it. Because otherwise I wouldn't eat that, because it actually is not fucking tasty. It's just like concentrated pain basically. Like it's interesting to see how it is to challenge yourself, but the taste is dog shit. Like you get any other like Insta ramen, it's gonna be the same or better even. So like why would you need that even? Now, there are some dishes that are like a good, like spicy and good. But there is also CBT when you get like like super mega spicy. But like, what's the point? I don't know. Let's see, we can. I see. The thing is like the Indian actually like I was before, like my dad went like for work in India before, right? And he was like always, dude, it's so spicy there, man. You asked for not spicy and it's still spicy. When I was going, he was like, oh man, careful there with the spice. Like it was like none. Like in India there was not a single dish. I mean obviously there's different regions in India, right, and stuff. There was not a single dish that made me kind of like completely like suffer from the spice. In Thailand kind of was, yeah. In Thailand especially initially it was like tricky getting used to it. Like first visit to Thailand took a while. I see, Quack, I see. Yeah, again, I know one person like that was also like, getting all those like super spicy samyangs and everything, and got fucking ulcer out after some time and stopped doing that after. So, better not. Better not. Can be spiced, but tastes like that's the thing about like there's like cuisines, right, that are just incorporating the spices because they're doing it for like thousands of years already, right? Like they're supposed to be spicy. You can't really get the spice from there because that's how they made it. That's normal, right? Like if you go like I don't know, like get some tom yum or something. Actually, speaking of tom yum, like if you get this for example, right? And you ask them like I want it not spicy. It's just like it's supposed to be, man. That's how it is. So if you can, try it the way it should be. But like when it's just kind of like going for like I need it to be like super mega giga spicy, then I don't understand that. So like when it's like for the sake of the taste, then yeah, that's good, because like some peppers are tasty, but they add the taste. If you mix them right and everything, it's good. It's good. Like if you add like for example lao gan ma to some dishes, like that shit is actually pretty tasty. Even though part of it I guess probably is because it also has the glutamate inside, right? The taste enhancer, so that's what makes it tasty really, also partially probably, right? Not just the peppers and stuff. Quite the contrary, actually. There should be a balance. Like I do agree that having something spicy that like makes your nose runny and everything is not too bad. To be honest, like good soup that is not spicy can make your nose runny anyway, so that's kind of fine. But yeah, going full CBT, I never understood it. Never understood that. Like you just get like your comfortable sort of level of spice and just go with it. Thai was like above my regular spice level, I guess. But again, I was also kind of conditioning myself to spice a little, because I found lao gan ma and I started adding lao gan ma to many dishes before and buying it quite regularly, because it's actually like really nice, because it's quite cheap, and it works really good making like dishes better. Like something super basic, just like boil some rice, drop some laugan mayan, done. Like you don't need anything, basically. Just like the rice tastes good now. You can just eat that boiled rice, you know, with nothing. Well, maybe some soy sauce or something, you know, like basically like super simple, super fast, super cheap, super good. And that's why I kind of started like getting into all the spicy food. Here it was still kind of jump, you know, up, I would say, in Thailand. In Vietnam, so far, not really. In Vietnam, you just like order like some pho bo, they bring you the soup, and it's like not spicy at all. They do usually bring like this like little thing, little like, you know, plate with a bunch of chopped peppers with seeds and everything. You can throw those in and let them, you know, like stay there a little and gonna get spicier. Or they literally have some sort of like sriracha or something standing on the table that you just like open and just pour in your soup. That's how you get spicy. It's just sriracha, dude. It's like regular one. It's not some sort of like magical, you know, super spicy Vietnamese thing or something. It's just the basic sauces you can get in any grocery store, you know. Like no like Ghost Reaper shit or something. Just sriracha, man. That's like, you know, the usual stuff here. The like 3x Bulldog, some hate it. I mean, I tried it. I can't say I like it. I don't know. I can handle like double spicy, I guess, no problem sort of now, but like I wouldn't go for it because it's not that good. I don't know. I think it's kind of like maybe to some people it becomes sort of like this like adrenaline junkie sort of stuff, right? When people just kind of like need that shit for the sake of that shit. Like they just kind of like need to get that hit just from that. They don't care about taste or something. They just need to get this like, you know, like this like hit of spicy stuff. Just like the people like that dude who's jumping like from 20 meters in the snow pile for no reason, just want the adrenaline hit, you know. It's kind of the same, I guess, with the spice too in a way, because I don't see like anything else with it. Yeah, people asking something spicy is about the fire. Yeah, true, true. And the fire in the stomach after too. Some people do get that. Yeah, some people do get that too. I was feeding the fish get there going on. Yeah, I tried to stream, but you get deeper in this tunnel and it just kind of pee poofs completely. It all gets ripped there. Just rips. No interest in fire, you want the flavors? I mean, combination is kind of alright though. I think combination is kind of alright. Like a little bit, you know, when it's tingling a little, it's nice. I think it's nice. And I kind of like also like keeping my, you know, receptors, I guess, kind of like prepared for when you're like in Thailand or something and you need to eat some spicy things. So I'm keeping it ready, I guess, you know. In Vietnam, that would be kind of like, you know, the restaurant probably above this thing, and they just cook whatever they have here, no problems, because they do cook everything. They do eat everything. Yeah, fire is nice sometimes a little bit, yeah. A little bit is nice. Like in Thailand, that was good. Like all the spice there was like the good the good stuff. Yeah, I guess like too much like colorful fishes there for bitrate probably. Too much colorful fish get there. Moving too fast. And the yellow boys there. That would be nice, nice job, Gideon. Just diving and feeding fishes for living. I would love that, man. That would be nice. That would be nice. That would be the dream job, eh? Everyone you already like left somewhere, looks like. All the fishies, yeah? Feeding going somewhere else now. The massive raise, eh? Zero, I say, huh? Why resist him? Big fish here. Yeah, zero, I say, huh? Just give in. The Grisho agent, by the way. The piece of fruit. That is also nice, yeah. That is good, eh? I want to compare the blood samples, I see. Big fish here. Zero agent, I see. Then son. The jump scare. The jump scare. There are appointments, I think.
Such relief that you decided I'll be the best thing you never had. You just kept pretending. I thought we'd be never ending. Now my heart resented. I wanna say you are loving her. She's gonna make you high. I wanna say you are loving her since I was such a she's the outline of egotism. You'll be the bad guy. Well, she's accusing, swooning, not to see it. Come crawling back to me and showing how faithful you can be. I wanna say
The brother mon doing there. Feeding those fishes there.
she's gonna make you I wanna say you loving her since I was such a
Super good, I see. Sounds good, huh? Sounds good.
You lost the woman that really loved you. You lost the love and a real woman too.
Yeah, there's Also, like the big boys that are coming out there. Oh, damn, Raijin feels bud, bud. Feels bud. There's also some big boys there. Simka. I like Leo more. I like Leo more if they have that. But yes, Simka too. Or Chong. Putin. This one, oh yeah, the floating village. That already was on stream though. The specific one was on stream. This was on the surface and connection was fine. So this we did stream. This we did stream. Got the motor one there. There's all the day clothes there. Get more. Should get more. But the ones I ordered were actually the Thai produced, not the Chinese import. Apparently, even better quality. And I mean, I feel it. I feel it. Yo, Donelo. How we doing? Okay, I was like trying to film on this one on the speedboat there. I don't know, like the pocket actually managed to kind of show how dang that ride was. That was Omega jumpy there. Yeah, pocket kind of like I guess takes some of that, sorta. Yeah, on the way back already couldn't sit in the front though. On the way back we needed to sit in the back there. See what I say. Winter is nice though. Winter is good. The Gibbons votes there, yeah. If only, if only. Yeah, so either like take like a $1 ferry, and that takes like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, or you take this boy for like $4, and then you get there, in like 15 minutes maximum. That was for the stream actually, was already like needed to go fast, there. And that's when returning already on stream too. That was also on stream. There I was at the back though. Already all spots taken. Basically boarded and already pieced out there. Probably Warfare, probably. Well, yeah, there's the proper Tom Yum. That was like one of the first ones. That probably was the best one and most expensive one too. When we just moved to Pattaya. And this one was good. It was massive also. It was massive portion too, and then there's like massive prawns in there. All the proper taste. There. Usually in local cafes you get something like way more basic, but still good though. This was kind of nice to try. Yeah, you have like all this like super clean water on the island, and then you have like this where I was swimming closer to where we lived. Still kind of alright. Still alright. Oh, New Year's. The New Year is see what I say, huh? Well, I mean, just trying to get pepper sprayed from the inside. It doesn't sound that good, huh? It doesn't sound that good, huh? Even more than pepper spray, probably. Pepper spray probably doesn't have that much power, even. Yeah, the ferry with the rainbow engines. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Oh, like testing the underwater case for the camera here. And it did work pretty nice. It did work pretty good, at least. And just for the phone, rather, even not for camera. That was the phone. Yeah, then you have this. Like, on contrary to where I was swimming not far from where we lived, and then you go to the island and you get this kind of water. Yeah, this looks way better. This looks way better. And it was very nice. But this was like the photo beach, basically, because underwater there's nothing to watch whatsoever. It's just sand. That's it. Nothing else. Then check there are some islands here too to visit, probably. We'll see. They'll get some snorkeling there too. Depends on connection, because these islands here, they are like more distant though. But there is multiple ones. The closest one apparently is not that good for snorkeling. You need to go to the next one. The next one already might be too far for good connection though. There goes some miso soup. It's the rich expat water, yeah. Well, I mean, you can also take $1 ferry to reach expat water. But that takes time, so I need to get to the ferry, you need to take the ferry, then you need to take ferry back and get from the ferry, so can't really do it that often. Can't really do it that often. Yeah, on the phone you can see more how jumpy it gets there. Like, that was actually insane. You're just like flying there sometimes, huh? Just fucking flying there. The PP Hopen. Oh yeah, that was the Thai stuff. Then wieder depth. Second, where's the Vietnam one? Vietnam is just getting started. There's also mostly food there. Mostly food there. Where did we stop out here? The so far stuff, and a lot of it already was streamed also. And the typical Ho Chi Minh bus stops and the dang buses. Yeah, the metro station. Yeah, that's the red stuff you were asking about. There is some of that, for example, in some places. That was also on stream later in the evening, though, I think. Yeah, I thought it was like the entrance to the metro station, but no, it was just the roof of the metro station, at least the part of it, you know. Yeah, and that's the Superbiker. There is the Superbiker. You know, one of the parkings there next to the metro station. And that's the money exchange. Passing there too also on stream. The jewelry store. You want to get a good exchange ratio, you go to the jewelry stores here. Yeah, this one is like most popular one, I think, in Ho Chi Minh, so there is a shitload of people there. And you can exchange like I don't know about any currency, but yeah, I saw people with a whole bunch of different ones. I'm not sure exactly, even some of them. No, does the central market also been there in the evening on stream? The Chodam. No, that's Chobentan, right? Was it? Yeah, Chodam is here, I think. Get the art gallery, the exhibition. Yeah, that's where the breakfast was, in the hotel at the first floor of the first floor of the hotel, the restaurant. Yeah, that they all eat. This is kind of normal though yet, but yeah, then you already start getting more drink shit too. Now these ones we tried. And we tried the triggerfish. They take the photo of the triggerfish. Oh yeah, there. This one we ate on stream. The sashimi that we had, and the soup after. There's the stonefish. Stonefish we haven't tried yet. Maybe we'll get to it. Probably will. Stonefish we haven't tried yet. This shit's poisonous. So we'll get to it. The juicer. Let's cook what I think juicer or something, if I remember correct. The duck with cheese. Yeah, the Coca-Cola original taste is kind of dog, actually. I don't know what's good about the original one. It was actually kind of dog there. Not so sure. Mussels with different, the oysters well, even with different sauces, with cheese, and with some like the peanut sauce there. Yeah, that's the first fish we got. Just basically just make like massive hot pot out of that fish on your table there, and just throw all the greens in and the fish later. It was the butterfish. Was pretty good. All fresh right there. That's the breakfast. And the Coca-Cola Plus also was kind of dog. The best Coca-Cola was the regular Coca-Cola, basically, I guess. The breakfast burritos. Yeah, that's how we were going to the tunnels. We got the taxi. And the driver, like when we were staying, like my friend started like dozing off. Like he can sleep like anywhere, really. He started like falling asleep. So like on the traffic light, driver just like ran from his seat, and got us all into like in the half lying position. Well, I mean, it was like 2-hour drive basically, so I didn't need to. I was like just on my phone. It was kind of weird that way, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, that was all on the stream. Like the Kushi tunnels, I barely take any photos. There is only the Hashimin photo. Because yeah, everything was pretty much on stream there. That was really good. I did really enjoy though. The Kuchi was great. The guide was amazing. So I think that was pretty nice stream. And a pretty good visit in general. Kind of sad that obviously underground, it wasn't really good connection there, unfortunately. But at least we catch some of that, so that is good in my book. At least some of that was there. I have the videos though. I have the videos of that, so I have the videos of that. I did capture some of that. Oh yeah, it's like the local craft beers they have here. There was like across the road from us was the craft pub with a bunch of different ones. Like this one was really good. The beer Chan Moi. It's basically pickled lime beer. That shit was good. I guess that's something like it was needs to try probably. That's something like I guess would be kind of close to gyoza in a way, because it's salty a little. It's salty and sour. But yeah, it's also like 2.5 alcohol, so and not exactly the super strongest one, but the heat probably really good. But kind of expensive though. Like the big one is like 160, so in dollars that would be like $6, I guess, bucks or something for half a liter. A lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. But it's also like craft stuff. We got like you haven't tried the cyclist stout yet, 13%. Like that kind of stuff I usually just like, nope, that probably tastes like shit, so I'd rather not. But yeah, we basically got like the set. You get like 6 of these of different ones, so you can like try different types, and that was already kind of more reasonable. I don't remember how much exactly. Usually it's like 50-60, I think, so I think it was also on discount sorta kinda, because you get the whole 6. And they didn't bring all of them. They were basically kind of like lady was bringing, you know, like first, you know, one type. Then like when we're done with that, she was bringing another type. So it's not like the whole like plate instantly to you. Like all was kind of like, you know, very nice. There's the smoked beef tongue. Actually really good at that. I don't think I tried smoked one before. I like tongue in general. Beef, pork, but smoked one I haven't tried and that was really good. That was actually really good. And yeah, the insane plate of everything. The plate of everything. The baked bami also was nice. It's interesting that they do have like bami in Armenia, for example, but the only way you see it anywhere is in like pickled mode, like in the jars. That's it. Like it's local companies doing it, right? It's their production, it's their produce. But the raw or something else bami is just nowhere. Like I haven't seen there, and all the time I've been there, and I've been on the marketplace many times. We're going to marketplace to buy shit regularly, right? Not a single time I saw bami there. I don't know. It would be kind of nice because I did like it baked actually. Pretty nice. Pretty nice actually. I would do it, make it at home if I could get the raw one for a reasonable amount of money. Yeah, it's like the locations, I guess, that places. Yeah, the Nong, Hashimin, and Hanoi. Don't have any Chong. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Yeah, that's that street. So like the hotel basically there, like in this place. It's like the first floor is the restaurant, and then other floors are basically hotels. So we were here, I think, actually. Like around here because we're going up this way and then going all the way here. Yeah, there's probably entrance to our room actually somewhere there. And this is like the super potty street pretty much there. It's kind of interesting. They have like, you know, like the sort of like an anniversary of something, of like the political part of the communistic party or something, right? And then you have all this like, you know, the mega moral decay around that, you know. There's like the go-go there and everything, that kind of stuff. The contrast, man, the contrast. Yeah, the hotel is like right here. So it's like the dankest street in the city, if you kind of like into like the partying and everything, of course. I just walked there on stream once, that street. I'm not really exactly, you know, a party person in general. And even in the restaurants, we've been like either in this restaurant in the first floor of our hotel, because I mean convenient and breakfast are included, right? Or where I'm photoing this like the beer place. We've been there twice also. That's it. Well, I mean it's good food also in the beer place, so we're going mostly for food, but beer is a bonus that is nice too. On stream also been there actually. And music and everything is all over the place here. It's just like there is like the live music here, like the scene. There was like some Linkin Park singing dude there. In the beer place, there was their own music. Here there is karaoke, and then there is also a bunch of like clubs with also music blasting. It's insane, dude. The Dottenbori, I think it's like in general, like a lot of places like that have like the party street, the walk-in street, usually like Pattaya and stuff too. But this one is like really thing. Like in Pattaya, I think, well, I guess in Pattaya we've been on walk-in street like when it was just the beginning of evening, so it wasn't yet going crazy. And this one is already kind of like peak times probably here. We've been on walk-in street in Pattaya on stream. In Pattaya and Jomtien walk-in street. The Jomtien walk-in street is the Gashi street actually, with like the whole road and the whole floor being a rainbow, and with like some dank neon sign with some Leatherman. The best magnet I ever had, man. Best magnet I ever had. I saw it, I was like, yes, I get that. I get that. Been there. I've been there. Cool to visit before it degenerates very late at night, yeah. Insane plug. Because I was just like taking taxi basically, actually to buy the backpack that I showed. And it's just like passing like, whoa, what the fuck is that, dude? It's massive, huh? The Gigapug there. That was Australia, yeah. And that's the backpack in the folded version. Very nice. Decathlon is amazing, man. Like really sad to get that they closed and left back home for obvious reasons, because I love fucking Decathlon. So much nice affordable gear you can get there. I think, how much did I pay for this backpack? Let me try to count actually. $50 basically, I think. No, a bit more probably. But no, I think around that basically. Like 50, $60 or something. It's like massive. Like already around here I'm walking with it, because I usually put my regular Twitch backpack in also. In the flights, I guess I will be sending this one in the check-in and take my Twitch backpack as carry-on. But for now, I'm just putting it in also so to not carry two backpacks, right? But basically, already like 15 kilos. I'm just like logging in this one, no problems. No problems. Very convenient. Oh, that was on stream. That was on stream. I ruined the picture here. And the theater in the Hashimin. It wasn't even an opera. It wasn't even opera. At the opera house. And the post office. Post office was nice. You get the postcards, can send the postcards right there too. Very good. Very good. Yeah, like every like hour or like half an hour, there's like some concerts and stuff going on. Guys, Independence Palace. That was also on stream, so I just like took like some photos there, I guess. That's it. And the sandwich for the morning. Yeah, the horse in the ear. And decorations everywhere now. War Remnants Museum, that also was on stream. That also was really good. That also was a really nice stream, I think. Oh, very interesting. Did manage to take some photos at least though while streaming. See what I say. Well, I mean, that one was folded version of that backpack. But yes, the tourist backpack. As I said, like 15 kilos, you can lug in that one already, no problems. Probably can do even more. So now I just don't have more to put in there. Yeah, the guillotine. That was used still in the war. And that one still was used there. I was like waiting for the super sleep bus. And the yoga chairs there. Yeah, that's the sleep bus. So you go from Hashimin to Dalot, for example. You're gonna be for 8 hours in this. You can go at night also, obviously, if you want to do some time skip. Don't want to pay like for another night in the hotel or something. And just get the bus like this. Can pretty much kind of fit there. Not like super perfect, a little bent legs, but still. Yeah, all the lights, have AC, have the window there. Yeah, that's like my friend's like shorter. He had like completely no problems fitting in there. Hey, Olaf. Yeah, it is nice. You just like close the curtain. Done. Have your own window there. You open and close whatever you want. You get some water for you there. The AC is blasting a little too hard though. Usually, like even when you close it, it still kind of leaks a little. But you also get the blanket and everything, so you can lift the back. Like later I did. You can lift this thing so you can sit there, for example. That was just like watching, like like rewatching the first season of Fallout show. I'm starting to watch the second season. It was really good. Those 8 hours just like pee poofed completely. The other problem, like this company didn't have toilet, for example, like some do have toilets. but we had like what, 2 stops I think anyway, or was it 3 even? 2 for sure we had, 2 stops for sure we had, for food and for bathroom. And you just like look out the window, yeah, then you close the curtains and you're good, huh? And you good, your own little room. Yeah, like stops like this. They stop you kind of in the in the tourist bait sort of places, eh? Except they also eat there. So like if you get like pho, for example, it's probably gonna be a reasonable price, the usual price, like 50k for. They have the pho here in this one. Well, yeah, pho Bo Tai Nam, for example, they have. So there you go. So you can get some pho for 50k. That's a good price, decent price. Well, it's good price, okay. Like you can find here, for example, we have like 45k pho, but I'm not sure like the size of the portion, how it compares. But like in this store though, like my friend got like some chips or something, like the sweet potato chips I think, or something. Pretty good, but they were like also 50k, like the same as like the Fobo, right? And then we saw them in the regular store in the lot, I think, and they were like 25 or something there. So they actually farming you there. 50k dong, yeah, the dongs. Yeah, that's how the bus looks. You actually kind of like when you enter these buses, you remove your shoes. Like you don't go in the shoes there. You remove the shoes here, put them in the special bag they give you, and take it to your spot. And when you leave on these spots, you don't need to put them back. They have this box with slippers there. So you like leave the bus, put the slippers on, and go to like the bathroom, to the store. So your shoes, you can forget about them. And don't need them there. The best currency name, true. Yeah, the Kim Long. They actually produce a lot of cars here also in Vietnam. Cars, bikes, all that stuff, electrical, any kind. Like big respect, dude. They do produce a lot of their stuff. You know, the Skamal's chips, there they are. There they are. And chill there for like 30 minutes or something, can get some food and go to the bathroom, all that stuff, and then off you go again. Yeah, the luggage goes in. And that was already a hotel in the lot. In the lot we paid a little more, I think. It was like around... Not that much more though, I think. I don't know, like 50... No, yeah. 13 or something bucks per night, I think, or something it was in the end. Yeah, you also have like the shower right there. There it is. The Corsa de Low. How we do, man? There's balcony there. Balcony just like right into like, you know, the other sort of like roof of another building. There'll be there. I think there was one there. So you have like the balcony out there on the roof of another building, sort of almost. This was kind of a little tired type of hotel, but you have like 2 massive, you know, queen beds there though. If you really like that kind of stuff. And you have the Vitali, the heating, the water heating. Yeah, that's like the lot you already kind of like after Ho Chi Minh. You get like the hoodie on, you get some tea, you know. Try to get warm. That was actually quite fresh in the evening there. I think nights were kind of like getting like 12 or something, plus 12, plus 14. So like, I mean, not super cold, of course, but you know, in contrast, especially the local streets. And the Giga Tower. The lot market, been there also on stream. Oh, the entrance there. Let's get like night market around here with all the food and stuff. And that's where we started the stream. The IRL from the lot and the cable car there. The cable car from here. We got into the waterfall. That was all the stream, yeah. That also was really nice stream, didn't it? the Alpine coaster. That was really good. Huh? And the monastery. It was really nice monastery. Very serene. Kind of like far away from everything, quiet. Only have like the wind chimes, you know, the water sound from all the ponds and like the fountains and everything. Amazing. That would be the dream, man. The dream life. Couldn't go to the stupa there though. Some of the Birgi is there. That was already like, I guess, after the stream. In this place we were on stream still for my friend's birthday. They cut up the Birgi. It was pretty nice, cozy place. Very good. A nice food, a nice beer. The insane soup. See what I say? Is it time to flush? Is it time to flush? Yeah, I went like to get some soup. I got this, and this was massive, dude. And they also got like the free clay pot of rice with this one. It's a gift sorta, and then also like the free dragon fruit after that for dessert. So I ended up like being omega full after this. Yeah, this one, the clay pot rice. The local specialty they have here in the Nyachang also like a bunch of this. But I guess proper one should be kind of like a little burnt already when baked in the clay pot. The pot potentially needs to be broken, but I guess no one does that nowadays. Why wasting pots on that? And the Lin Fuok Pagoda, the one we got the retro train from later. And the clay pot rice pretty good, yeah, it is. Do you just eat it, or you kind of add something, or you just go for it? Usually. And Pagoda was really dank. All out of like the pieces of like different pottery and stuff, different like ceramics and everything. Some even like kind of like seems like, you know, pieces of like some cups or something, you know, like cups, plates, all went in the decorations. And this around also obviously in those two, all mosaic pretty much. A very nice temple there. Alright, that was the heaven, and that was entrance to hell. And hell connection kind of dropped though, only a little bit in the beginning, and we could maintain connection to hell. Then connection disappeared, but I did record it though. I did record that. I wonder if rice cooker is worth it. Well, that's for Russians to understand. Maybe for Polish too, or for Slavic ones. The nam hui, I think people might understand. Everyone's glazing the rice cooker. Haven't tried this one yet though. Need to start doing that. We got the rice and stuff already too. Need to start doing it. I mean, this does sound kind of like nice, but nice things to use. You know, why not? Can get a bunch of rice going. Whatever's leftovers you can use for like some fried rice later. Had the rice cooker for 15 years old, son. But for one person, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of it though. Like, do you actually end up eating it all in time? I mean, Oltan is on the game dev diet also. He like eats only rice. You need to be careful. Like if you eat only rice, there is like what's beriberi or whatever it's called. The thiamine or whatever deficiency, you probably need to be careful with that if you eat only rice. Ah, the tiny one, I see. And the tiny one from the Amazon, I see. Well, you can, as an option, you can get the one rice cooker that we have here, sort of, right? Because it's kind of like, what's the name, like the crock pot or whatever. Like you can do, you want soup, you can make soup there. You want pie, you can make pie there. Porridge, you can make porridge, you know, all that stuff. So you can get either like fancy one and use it for more things, right? Or you can get, yeah, like some cheap small one, just use it as a rice cooker for small amounts. It's the train station, the oldest one in Vietnam, the colonial one, really dank architecture. This cooker cooks any grain, I see. Yeah? The McDonald's, of course. Okay, one sec. I gotta check how much was it. I think I did post. One moment. I should have it still here. $4, less than $4 it was. Less than $4 all this was. But the breakfast. The thing is, like, McDonald's first time McDonald's coffee is actually good because they actually make it, you know, like the proper Vietnamese coffee there for you. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, Silton, I see. A 1-3 portion size. Yeah, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad to keep up. Yeah, that was the bus we had. I don't think I photoed the seats though in this one. You have like the charger here. But able to put my insane backpack in there. I think the only problem with those mini buses is that there's not a lot of luggage space. So we managed to fit our suitcases, but yeah, the backpack I already needed to put like this here. Yeah, I don't think I took a photo of the seats, but it is a really comfy minibus. Like if you want to go cheap, you have like regular seat bus. You can have cheap sleep buses also, but they're gonna be kind of like narrow and short. Or if you want to go fancy, you have like the VIP mini buses. You have VIP sleeper buses when you only have like 2 lines of them, and they are like much wider and much longer, so you can go very comfy in those. You know, just like taking photos out of the window, pretty much. Like on the way from the lot to the Chong, there's like so many good views. I kind of was planning to watch some more Fallout show, but I ended up not watching it whatsoever because I was just like, you know, enjoying the views in the end. Let's see what I say. It was annoying. Why though? Why annoying though? Why was it annoying? Yeah, the Lot area is so beautiful, man. The mountains, forests, hills. Yeah, because a big amount, I say. All the giga mountains there. And that's where we had the stop also for like the bathroom and some food. This was very nice. This was very nice too. There's the some river. And just put this. Yeah, that's the mini bus outside. This one had 7 seats, I think, basically. Yeah, I think it's 7. This one's, well, there is also like the front seats, but they are usually, I think, not using them. They are like only 7 in the back, and they are like super comfy ones. And they super comfy one. This local production, actually, the car, I think it is actually local Vietnamese production. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, that's how you basically go there. Yeah, I didn't put the seat itself, but yeah, you have this. You basically go in this mini bus this way. Even though friend doesn't look like super impressed there in the, but yeah, you pretty much just kind of like lay down, lay back, I think there's the massage options you can turn in the seat also, so you know. Super good, eh? Friend looks very bored there, yeah. Not impressed there. Bon container gay. Bon KS. And that was another hotel. The Baltic face, yeah. This I think was like $15 or something with breakfast also. No, a bit more, I think. A bit more. This one was a bit more, I think. Yeah, there's the backpack already in more, you know, like kind of move-in position, I guess. Let's put it that way. And the new term, I say. Yeah, that's like an insane. That was called like the terrace, you know, the room with terrace. Like, bro, it's like literally kind of like some sort of like gap between two, like, you know, blocks of in Minecraft or something. But I guess was enough for my friend to smoke there, so good enough. This one actually has like at least, you know, like a little like separator here, so you know water is not all over the place when you take shower. Oh yeah, the super shrine, man. The duality. That either donate Coca-Cola or some Heineken, dude. That was the Phobo we got here, I think, the first one. Yeah, for that you usually like pay like 60k or something, so like basically a couple of bucks for one portion most of the time. No, there we go. Yeah, the Russian chocolate bars. There's like the Telegram chat also where all the like Russian expats are, and people are like, "Oh man, I'm bringing like some gifts for like my Vietnamese friends. I'm bringing like the Alyonka chocolate," and everyone is like, "Bro, why?" Like there is like in every store, not in every store, but like yeah, you can find that shit here, no problem. Is it? What's the point bringing it here? They're not gonna be impressed with that, dude. And then they even have fucking Baltica beer, even Baltica 9, which is like, you know, like the most, how do you call it? It was like chavy, you know, the most gopnik type of beer, pretty much. It's like 9% alcohol beer that tastes like, you know, pretty much like vodka mixed with beer already. And they have it here too, no problems. No problems, next to Paulaner and stuff. Like, bro, what will you pick, you know? Yeah, like Nechang is basically like mini Russia, sorta. Especially like this part where we are, and the central part is just like crazy amount. In Southeast Asia, in general, in Thailand there's also a lot. Phuket and Pattaya also like a lot of Russians there. So like sex spots. You know, like what I noticed at least, it's mostly like most I think like Russians I've seen living in here and in Pattaya, it's mostly like already like if it's some old retired people, it's a couple, like pretty much always. Like I haven't seen, at least not a lot, I guess, of like, you know, like the old Russian dudes going full sex bot mode. Yeah? They mostly like go for vacation with as a couple most of the time. The retired ones, the younger ones maybe, but also kind of quite a lot of like basically I saw a lot of Russian like ladies of all ages. Like Western ones you see way less. The Western dudes go solo, you know, usually. Vietnam in general is more kind of like, well, at least Nha Trang for now feels kind of more like, you know, also more family, like a lot more families and stuff. You see, don't really see, you know, a lot of that kind of action. But again, we haven't been to like, you know, well, I guess in Pattaya we also haven't been in like, you know, party places and stuff that much. You just see it in regular, you know, kind of like chill, calm area. You see all those couples, and here you don't really, not that much yet, at least. Some insane buildings on the beach get there. And that's the breakfast you can get here. Well, could get in the hotel where we've been already here in Nha Trang before we found the apartment. Let's go, like some soup for breakfast. Well, I mean that's normal. Like you go to cafe, it's like breakfast menu is soup. There you go, bro. And that's what I did today. That's what I'm kind of doing now. Actually, I like switched now because in some places after 12 or something, after 11, you're already not gonna be able to get that soup. Like we have a cafe in our building that we thought was closed because it's always, you know, like the entrance is closed, so we thought they maybe like moved out or something. And then one day I'm going there and there's like, you know, it's open, then I'm entering and she's like, oh, we ran out. I'm like, okay, fine, I come back tomorrow. And I arrived tomorrow, and I did arrive tomorrow earlier, and I got that soup, and that was good. So now I'm kind of like trying to switch my schedule, so like starting the day with the soup, and then rather before stream like eat some like fried egg or something, you know, kind of what I usually eat for breakfast, I guess. Just catch the soup. And something dumplings there with shrimp and stuff. You know, just hotel things, and the coffee again is good. Like even like this like Lidl coffee from like this like, you know, pot was good. And Vietnamese coffee so far is like, I don't think I had bad one. Like I don't think I got the bad one. I kind of want to try instant one. We got that in the hotel also, the free complimentary coffee, right? And when moving, we were like, I mean, we're supposed to, you know, drink it anyway, so let's take it. And my friend also sometimes goes binge working, right? Then he drinks instant coffee. So we just yoinked it for him pretty much. But I need to yoink one and try. Like, how's the instant coffee here? Because any other coffee I had here so far is like super, like, at least good. If it's like cheap, it's still at least good. But a lot of it is really good. Oh yeah, he's here. He's here too, man. He's everywhere, dude. Everywhere I've been almost, I think. I think in Armenia now too, in Georgia, in Uzbekistan. Actually, in Georgia, I don't remember. Have I seen him in Georgia? Yeah, the fucking Prime Energy or whatever shit is also everywhere. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? Yeah, you can see like here already, like, you know, everything in Russian. Ekova tour. And there it is. The beast everywhere, man. Yeah, this is a Russian chain of supermarkets, Peterочка. And across the road from it, there's the Перекресток, which is also Russian chain supermarket, basically. Well, I mean, yeah. So like that's the answer, I guess, about Russians here. Yeah, there's a Amur Grill here and everything too. Like, bro, they have everything. They have it all here. That's a local car brand actually, VinFast. Really nice, really nice. That's like the cheap and small version they have. They have like also big, massive one, the electric ones. The VinFast also makes electric bikes too. I think if it's like some specific model, you don't even need a license for that, I think. There's one kind of more fast and more powerful you need a license, and for more basic one you don't even need a license, I think. But I'm not sure if I want to practice my, you know, biker skills in Southeast Asia though, because last time I was on one that was like probably like 20 years ago, I think, if not more even, and it totally was in a bit more calm environment, you know, because here it's gonna be like, yeah, not that crazy. It's kind of like, you know, like trying to learn how to swim while you are like thrown out of the boat in the middle of the ocean, you know, like in the fucking storm. That's probably like the analogy, kind of, I guess. Yeah, they even like I sent it to my dad, right? And my dad is a diver, and he's like, they even eat that. It's even like the moray eels they eat. Even like, I don't know English name for those boys too. The one of the most ancient animals still alive, right? If I remember correct, they eat even that too. Everything is consumed, eh? Oh, that's the pancakes, the local little pancakes with seafood. It's pretty nice. Again, like half round sort of. Like not flat, but kind of like round-ish. I better eat them to extinction. To be honest, they're being milked for their blood. They have like this blue blood, and I don't remember exactly. It's used for like medicinal use and stuff, not like, you know, the kind of like the Pipirga shamanism, but like the actually they harvested by the big pharma basically harvest them for blood. So I guess, you know, if you also use the meat and stuff, that maybe is not too bad, I guess. Porcelains everywhere. No, yeah, that's already apartment. I did the room tour. Yeah, that's how it was. Huh? The couch was here, where I'm sitting right now, basically. Basically. Yeah, there is the view during the day. Usually showing it during the evening already when it's kind of getting dark. You can hear it even sometimes. It's so good. And my friend probably in his room is even better because he has windows there outside and it's kind of closer to the sea a little bit. Probably even better there. So good, man. So good. Yeah, that's how it was before. Now the table is here for the setup and the couch is here. Basically. The backpacks in. No, there did the room tour. There it is. And there it is. How it was rather, I guess. Todd got traumatized there too a little. Yeah, there's also like the pancake. That was really nice. That was really nice. The other thing, like I'm kind of like not a huge fan. This is good. It's kind of growing on me, I guess, too. But it's just like a little too much hustle for me. It's basically sometimes you get things here, kind of rolls, right? Kind of spring rolls in a way. Gosh, Lean. Come back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Like what I don't like in this one is like you make it yourself. Like there is like I didn't photo here, but they give you like this like sheets of rice paper. Yeah, you just like put it all in, wrap it, and then like dip somewhere and eat. The problem is the rice paper is tricky. I guess it's like it requires some skill though, because like first time we were eating them, I'm actually gonna show you. I think I have a photo of that. I think I have a photo of that first time we were eating them. Oh yeah, that's the thought damage there. A little bit. Just a bit though. This one, yeah. Yeah, you get like, we ordered some of them and we get this and then the rice paper. And you just kind of like need to put all of this on this rice paper and then like wrap it. The thing is, the rice paper is solid. Like it's when it's dry, it's like completely solid. So first we were just kind of like, you know, you wrap all that stuff, you try to kind of bite it, and it's just like cardboard, you know, you can't even bite into that shit. It's fucking solid. When it gets a little wet, it instantly gets kind of like soft, and you can bite it, no problems and everything. So like it requires some skill, I guess, like how to prepare it so it's good, you know, so you can actually eat it. Because like first rolls I made out of this one, they were like Vietnamese people probably were fucking laughing looking at that, because that was super PPA guy. Yeah, I didn't take any photos of that there, I guess. But it was like really bad. It was already a little better because I kind of know how it works. So you just kind of like try to like dip it in the sauce, wait a little so it kind of like soaks in, and then you can already kind of like bite it better, you know. Or get like something juicy in there, so it kind of like gets the juice in the rice paper, and then it also becomes like softer. But this pancake was really good though. Like this stuff was really nice. Gotta have the cheese, the same cheese as like in Russia and Armenia, for example. Smoked one is locally made, so it's like I don't know if they make this for kind of like, you know, because the Russians eat that stuff, or like I don't know how they learned about it. Because normally it's kind of, I think, like Armenian, like Caucasian stuff, like Armenia, Georgia do that. And it kind of like came also to Russia, and Russia is really popular like with beer. It's super good. It's like smoked cheese braid, basically. You just kind of like, you know, get all those like small pieces there and just eat it. That's it. But they also have it here. Yeah, it's actually nice. It's actually nice. Like in terms of cheese, here it's a little better than Thailand, because in Thailand the only cheese you could get, it was the those like square slices, and that are super overpriced and not that good. Well, I mean, they're okay, kind of like in some sandwich where it's supposed to melt. But if you want to just eat it like this, like with a piece of bread or something, it's not that good. Here cheese is actually kind of fine. It's still kind of expensive though, I have to say. in comparison. Like not the cheapest one. Had cheaper cheese, but not too bad actually. I got some like local cheddar and actually pretty tasty. I like it. I like it. It's the local like the beer store where you can get like some draft beer. Where we're celebrating our arrival here. Like the local one is basically like $2 per liter. A local draft beer. It's like go on the viaduct. Yeah, there's the magical door to vent your room. The second door with the holes. If you want to get some venting. Yeah, the insane super combo meal. This combo is like $3.5 or something pretty much if you want. Get like the sugia and get yourself like banh mi, like mini baguette with meat inside. Kind of true, Rev. Yeah, that is actually true. Yeah, I kind of like have a little bit outdated reference, I guess. And not that outdated. In Armenia, I think I was getting cheese a little cheaper than here. But to be honest, in Armenia, I also was getting some like local, like super local style cheese. And here it's kind of like cheddar, you know. I would love to try like actual like local cheese, you know, like not attempt at locals to make some imported types of cheese, but like the local one, if there is some actually, of course. Because I don't know, like since in Thailand there is like pretty much no cheese making, looks like, whatsoever. Like only imported stuff mostly, or those like square slices for sandwiches that are not very good. So I assume maybe in Southeast Asia in general it's kind of not super common with cheese, and maybe it's also part of like, you know, like the colonial sort of like legacy from France, and that's why they only have a kind of like imported types of cheese, maybe. The basic cheddar block is like £5. They're like kind of like €6 or something, probably, right? Or 7. Well, yeah, here it's cheaper, I think, but not by much actually, to be honest. I'm trying to remember how much was it, like 200,000 dong or something. I got the block of cheese. It was 300 grams local, so nothing, you know, super crazy. It was like 300. No, it was close to 100, I think, or something. 500 grams young Gouda is like €3.5. That's actually cheap though, dude. For 500 grams, that's actually cheap, I have to say. Like in Russia, in Armenia, I think it's always more expensive. And more expensive. Like usually it's like $2 per 200 grams, around that. In Russia and Armenia, it's kind of like that. Actually, no, more expensive even. In Russia, it's like already $3, if not more, for 200 grams. Yes, Rev, I see. So like the cheese actually is quite expensive everywhere. Yeah, banh mi is super nice. This was not like the best example, I guess, though. Like the one that we had for breakfast in the hotel, that one was like super good. This one is okay. This one is okay. I see, Rev, I see. Well, true, yeah. True. Yeah, there's all the New Year's. The Kit Kat with Horsen. Oh, you also had the shrinkflation there going, I see. Oh yeah, and I just realized that there was also like the Moscow candies and staples. I didn't even notice when I was there. That fuck, alright. I was just folding this stuff and realizing there's a bunch of Russian chocolate there too. Oh yeah, this is the coconut coffee, dude. Like this shit in this place is like godlike. I already had it, I don't know, like 4 times or something probably. It is insanely good. It's just like kind of like the coconut smoothie there. And with those, I think it's basically kind of like the coconut, you know, kind of like the coconut meat, sort of like dried, crunchy, that they just like drop on top also. This is godlike. You can need the spoon also to even finish it. Not everything goes through. Not everything goes through the straw, but it's so nice, man. And it's also like $2 basically. Like this cup is basically like $2. And for this one, I actually returning to that place from time to time. Today I haven't, but yeah, I'm still not tired of it after like 4 or something. And I will get some more probably. It's so good. Even though I need to try other ones, I haven't tried all the types. There is also like some of the specialties and stuff, like the salted coffee. There's like the egg coffee and stuff. There's still so much also to try, but for now I'm just kind of like, I like this shit, man, a lot. This one was like, I think, $2.5, $3. This one, I think. There's like little rice noodles, veggies, spring rolls. They were also here. Like this is kind of like the what's the name of this one? I forgot. Kind of like the shrimp crackers, sorta. And this is spring rolls, and this is like I think it was pork, just fried pork there, sliced, and got like the bowl full of everything. And then they also have this like on the table, this like massive, I don't think I have photos of this massive jar with like chopped garlic in vinegar, I think. So you can just like use that as a sauce sort of for the rice noodles. Just dump all that garlic in there with the vinegar. There you go. Very nice. Oh yeah, that's the coffee prices in like in the cheap place here. Let me get like the dollar conversion properly. I'm always like a conversion to ruble is really easy. A dollar is a bit more tricky. So basically 30,000 I guess is a dollar pretty much. 116 for 30,000, so a little over a dollar for 30,000. So basically, yeah, like you have like this is less than a dollar. Okay, this is a bit more than a dollar. Okay, this one is a little more, and another one is a little less. Pretty much, that's how it is. That's how it is. $1 is. 26,000. So this one is literally like $1. This one a bit more. Everything else is a bit more. Still below 2 though. Still below 2 here. Got the almond one here, but that was kind of like a small cup here. This place is cheap, but this also kind of not a lot of coffee you get. I know, like in some reviews in some coffee places, I saw like people like complaining about like, you know, like some espresso being like not the same, you know, or something like that. I mean, bro, you have like Vietnamese coffee. Why do you need all those like espressos and stuff, you know, and like americanos and lattes and stuff? Just drink local shit, dude. It's great. It's great. It's amazing. Oh, the black grass jelly that I also had. That I'm not a huge fan actually. Like the what's the name? The tapioca stuff in tea, the bubble tea, right? The grass jelly. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan. Like if I'm drinking stuff, I want to drink things. I don't want like some fucking bowls, you know, flying in my mouth or something. And the jelly is even weirder, you know. Bowls, at least they usually give you like the big straw that you kind of like get all those bowls through the straw also in. This jelly you need like literally like eat with the spoon separately, like dude. It's not convenient even. It's not convenient even. And it's kind of like not even like that tasty or something. I don't know. I just don't get it basically myself. Good thing I tried it here, because here like getting some like bubble tea or something, it's like it's just regular tea. It's like, you know, for $1 you get yourself this like cup of like fucking bubble tea, massive. You go like I was when I was in Moscow, right? And in summer there is like the chain of like tea places. I'm like, there's a lot of people with those like cups, plastic cups with the logo of that place. I'm like, dude, why is it like, what's this shit? Why is everyone like with this tea here? I'm going there to their like stall in the mall, and it's just like, dude, it was like almost like $8 pretty much for a cup of tea, of the bubble tea. $8 fucking. I'm like, bro, I wanted to try, I never tried it. And I like went there, I'm like, and I'm standing there, I'm seeing those prices, and I'm like, nah, dude, I just can't, you know, like spend that much on fucking tea, man. I can't. And here you can get it like for regular price, and you just like, it's okay, it's not anything special. Why? Like, just make me like the proper brew tea. Like, you get proper brew tea here for free in many places as compliment, sorta. Like, you go like order some food, something to drink. Like some like, for example, you order food and cold tea or cold coffee, and you get like a glass of hot tea as a compliment to it. You have like a cold drink, right? And you have the hot drink, or other way around. You get the hot drink, and they're gonna give you the cold tea as kind of compliment. Like the green proper tea is usually really fucking tasty, and it's free also. Like I rather drink that than like all your like bubble teas and stuff. I don't know. I still don't get it. Maybe I'll try this different types, and maybe at some point I will understand. But I don't get it for now. For now, I do not. The coconut coffee is godlike though. Like in 2 places I already had like that one. This one is like top tier, like godlike, but this one is like 60,000, so $2, a little over $2. And today I went for breakfast, and they had coconut coffee for like 35,000, so a bit over $1. And that was the regular cup, you know, nothing special, just basically regular coffee with coconut milk, and that was also really good. But still, this one is like amazing, man. And not even like for coffee, I guess. It's just in general. It's kind of like it's sort of coconut like smoothie milkshake in a way, just with some coffee and some like, you know, extra features, I guess. Let's put it that way. Let's see, Ship, I see. I need to try. There's a lotus seeds also, not the tapioca balls, but the lotus seeds. That I need to try still. I saw that in one place with the lotus seeds. They have buckwheat tea or something. I need to try that shit, dude. I don't know what the fuck is that, but I need to try it. Like there's so much weird shit that I need to try. The thing is, like, when something is called something tea here, like back home, for example, if you see some like, I don't know, like buckwheat tea or like ginger tea, you see it back home, for example, in Russia or somewhere, you think it's gonna be like, you know, regular tea, black tea or green tea with ginger on top of that, right? Here's the other way. Here's if it's called like ginger tea, it's gonna be straight up just ginger. There's not gonna be any tea basically. It's like literally ginger, and that's it. So I assume buckwheat tea is like, I don't know, it's like you just like buckwheat water, you know, like the hot dog water from boiling hot dog, and this buckwheat water from boiling buckwheat. I don't know, because like how does that work? I need to try that. I don't know what the fuck is that. Yeah, the faux gras, the faux bowl, but with chicken, you know, pho with chicken, and faux bowl is with beef, basically. And this portion is also like close to like a bit over $2. But there's one place now where, no, this one is $2 actually. But there's one place where it's cheaper even. So I'm going there now. There's one place where this size of portion is cheaper, and there's one place now where you can pay more but get bigger portion though. But like the soup here is like almost always gonna be like sort of the same stable taste. Like I haven't had bad one yet, and I tried in multiple different places. It's gonna be pretty much the same price, pretty much the same taste, same quality. Like you can get that anywhere. Yeah, this is the jelly. That's the stuff. I first thought it's ice, you know, and then I did like a bit of a mistake, because I guess you kind of eat that shit with a spoon, right, and then drink coffee or something. But I thought it's like ice or something. I don't know. Like, the fuck is that? It was just like almond coffee, I think, was it, or something? I don't remember, actually. I think it was almond coffee or some shit. So I thought it's like maybe like some ice or something. And I just like started like stirring it with the straw. And that is actual ice. So like all this jelly pretty much like ended up at the bottom of the fucking cup, and then you can't even like catch it with a spoon because the ice is on top of it now, so you just like kind of can't. So I ended up just like with the straw, you know, kind of like sucking that jelly out partially, not all of it, even, because like it I don't know, I don't get the taste really. It's like different texture, I guess. It's kind of like funny, I don't know, or something entertaining for you. Like you drink something and there's like, you know, like some fucking balls flying in, or like some pieces of jelly flying in. Maybe it's like, you know, I don't know, some that I don't want entertainment when I drink coffee or tea. I want coffee or tea, you know. But this was like the whole combo, I think. $3 I think. A bit over, like $3.2 or something for this. That was alright actually. Dessert. That's the local chain, Highland Coffee. There are some other types that I need to try, but so far, like some of the other coffee places, I enjoyed more though. Oh yeah, that's what happens after like the insane binging, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. The meow meow. There we go. Got the eugenics. Got the Bugenics. These are kind of weird though. They kind of like, they're not salty. They're cheese flavored, but they kind of like sweet a little even, a bit. Oh, that's the local. Oh, not local. It's South Korean fast food chain, Latteria. Like Lotte is a South Korean company. So there's like 2 fast food chains. Yeah, this one. Like we went to like the local big supermarket to get like a bunch of stuff cheaper, right? All that stuff. So we got like the taxi because it's like 5 kilometers away, and went like big shopping, you know, to save some money. And I mean, usually in malls, like food, right? You can eat there somewhere. Dude, this one was not that good with that. Like it was not a lot of options. And we ended up like we kind of wanted to just eat again like some soup or something like that, but like there was only one place with that, and there was a lot of people there, so we just went in the fast food place in the end. All this actually like $3, a little lower, like 3.2 or something, 3.3. Like the double burger, a drink, and fries. Sad looking cheese. Cheese actually tasty though. Like this cheese was actually good though. Like the cheese was really nice. The cheese patties, like it's kind of like Big Mac in a way, just without this like middle like bun, right? Like Big Mac is kind of like 3 layers, I guess, of bun usually, right? Without the middle one and with less sauce also. But it was good. This was good. Yeah, of course. That's what I was about to mention. Like, look at this shit. Like no one even eats those burgers though. Like we were like, okay, fine. There was a lot of people, so there was like us and maybe 2 more people with burgers. Everyone else gets like chicken. You literally get chicken or pasta. Yeah, that's fast food here, by the way. You get either like some pasta. Is it like bolognese or something, Corsada? Just like with the minced meat or something. So you get like pasta or like fried chicken. That's the local fast food for you, and everyone is just eating that. That's it. And combos with that too. And rice obviously also is there. It's spaghetti. The tit bom. Tit is like meat, right? The bom, is it like minced meat, I guess, or something? Or is it tomato? Minced meat, alright. Yeah, that's all about the chicken there. Chicken and the pasta, yeah, there's like the chicken with rice there too. The basic spaghetti, alright. And like right next to it, the next thing is Jollibee, which is like Philippines, I think, chain, with exactly same menu. It also has the pasta. It also has fried chicken with rice. It's like it's identical menu pretty much. Like, bro, come on. There is something, I don't know. Maybe we'll need to do that on stream or something. There is ramen burger. I want to try that shit. That literally looks like burger, but instead of buns, they use those like blocks of fucking ramen. I just want to try this shit. Dude. That's it pretty much. I kind of wanted even to eat it already, but I was like, nah, we'll try that on stream. This seems way too dank, man. I want to try that. Oh, that was also like all right. You say like about the boozing man who was asking about the local booze. There you go, man. There it is. On like 5-liter bottle. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah, 39% vodka there, pretty much. There's 2 liters. Again, this one, that's probably not 5, but close to it. Plastic bottle. This one is plastic bottle for sure. I'm pretty sure. This one, most likely too, I think, yeah. Hey, cool part. Well, I mean, I can see the difference in prices though, so yeah, I guess. Who's this one even? Kettle one. French. Nodlet Distillery. Like with these prices, yeah, I guess it's cheaper to just get like, you know, some of that shit going. That's it. Better not drink at all, of course, but you know, yeah, there it is. And all the instant noodles. Did get some. Did get a bunch actually. Moonshine in the plastic bottle there, yeah. Yeah, that's in the Go. The X Big C, I guess. You know, the dank noodles there. That looks cool. It's just kind of like this, like all so like neatly packed, dude. And with all the different colors, Like I first thought it's like some plastic thing or something. There you go, the combos, man. Vegetable noodle, I see. And the combos, the fucking just the saucing with the Heinz ketchup. That's it, man. The super offer, dude. The super offer. Good discount. Good discount on that, though. Kind of feel like a little too much ketchup for one sausage, though. But you know, why not? I guess. Yeah, the insane Harry Potter sausages. Actually, all right. It's kind of like I would like wouldn't even like call that exactly sausage. It's more kind of like pate, you know. Like pate just packed in the sausage kind of thingy. Like you pretty much can just like, you know, squeeze it out, like just cut it and just kind of squeeze it out from there. So it doesn't need fridge or something even. It's like pate. It's kind of nice though. I like it. It's nice and pretty cheap also, so why not? To be honest, pate also at home is pretty cheap usually. Yeah, people buying shit for Tet, looks like. I photoed this and it was like, dude, there was like another one also with like 6 boxes in front of this one. That's the same like couple, I think, buying stuff. But then when we already arrived to the checkout, there was like a guy standing with like a full, it's just like, I don't know, like fucking 15 or something boxes of Heineken there already after the checkout. Like, why people drink the fucking Heineken, man? Like the local beer is fine. It's like I would understand if people would be buying like, you know, like some sort of like some interesting beer, you know, like some interesting styles of beer, right? Like some wheat beer, like I don't know, like dark beer, you know, like some like in general some good pilsners or something, right? But it's literally like mass-produced Pisswasser. Like it's the most it's not bad, right? But it's like the most generic beer possible. Like why? You have Saigon beer, you have Viet Duck, you have Tiger, right? Like they the same. It's the same mass-produced kind of like Pisswasser, decent, cheaper. Like why? I see, Corsa, I see. 3 24x beer packs, alright. Not even drinking it. Well, at least you can throw some party now with all the beer. But like, why Heineken? I don't know. Yeah, it's not even good. It's okay. Like it's the regular beer. Like there's like types of beer that usually like back home we had on sale, so we were still kind of getting them because it's good filler. You know, it's a solid beer. It's not bad. It's not anything special, right? It's just like okay, you know. Like you can usually how it goes. You get like some like fancy, more expensive, cool things like some IPAs, you know, that kind of stuff. You start with that when you like still sober and shit, right? Just start with those. Then you kind of already like getting, you know, a little starting to get a little tipsy, and then you drink all the filler beer that is cheap and you know it's okay because you already don't care about the taste. You're already getting drunk slowly, so you might drink any beer whatsoever. That's how it goes usually. Yeah. Well, it's most locals buying it though. It's mostly locals buying that stuff. That's like the supermarket. Like even though there was a lot of like expats there too, but it's like the Heineken is mostly locals though. It's mostly locals. I'm here so far drinking only the local beer. Well, actually, like I guess San Miguel we also tried, which is I think Philippines or something company. It was also kind of alright. Just like most of the beer so far in Southeast Asia, in Thailand, in Vietnam, it's pretty much the same. Like it's just like lager of the most average quality. Just like it's solid. Like it's not bad. It's not anything special. It costs all right. Just you know like good beer, good filler beer. But the locals like chugging the Heineken like crazy. I don't even know, dude. Back in the day, like Heineken, we were kind of drinking because it was on sale quite often in the supermarket. But we also would get the local beer if it would be on sale, to be honest. Like back home, I also kind of like nowadays. In Armenia, we also drink, well, I at least mostly drink Armenian beer. Fancy European stuff, I guess, could be that, yeah. Like local, I know the feel, you know. Like in Russia, it's kind of the same. Like, you know, it's like imported, that is good. You know, our local is shit, imported is good. If it's like German or something, ooh, that's like instantly, you know, like +10 to charisma to that beer or whatever, any product. If it's German, it's like +10 instantly, you know, like, oh, that means quality, we get it, you know. That's how it goes usually. You know, Heineken is not. I remember my most like most disappointment was when at TwitchCon, the first one in Berlin, when you like Berlin in Germany, right? Like we went to some it was like some party. It was Tiltify actually party. It was the charity fundraisers. So since I was doing already charity, I got invited, and it was also like, you know, open bar, some snacks and everything, and I'm going to the bar like, ooh, you know, let's go. Germany beer, let's go. And they fucking have the fucking, you know, like the draft, the barrel of Heineken there. Not even the barrel, I think it was literally bottles of Heineken. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why? Where's the good stuff? Where is the good stuff? At least TwitchCon party had some German beer. That was better. That was better. It also was in bottles, which is actually kind of good, knowing how the history of TwitchCon and you know, open drinks and everything. So bottles actually are good. Yeah, this is the box of instant noodles, but you also have the box after that. So very good. Very good. That box will be useful. The instant noodles will also be useful, though. Gotta consume that. Oh yeah, that I already showed. The nori. I haven't ate my daily dose yet, though. I thought for the first one, like, do we need to get that much? Maybe it's not maybe, you know, not gonna be consumed. So far, I think the pace is pretty good, dude. So far, the pace is pretty good. It's actually so nice, and it's pretty cheap on sale too. I think first time actually I saw like the nori like this kind of cheap. Usually it costs so much that I just kind of like I kind of like it, but I usually just ignore it because like for like, you know, like 4 grams of fucking seaweed you pay kind of like for a bag of chips or something. So I usually kind of can't get myself to get it just because of like, you know, the price is too much. And here it's actually kind of alrighty for the price. Once again, the coconut coffee, but I got it like to a takeaway, and they feel it. Like I wanted to kind of remove the thing and drink it, you know, like without it, like with the spoon, especially since you need to eat. But I couldn't because it was already like over the top, basically. It was over the top, man. You need to drink it first so I can remove it. It's insane. You can get also like the sets with food. Which fruits you usually eat with the salt corsade? Like any fruit goes, like you get any set of fruits here, they put like the bag with like this like salt with like some spices that you kind of like dip the fruits and eat. It was insane in Thailand also, but we never really tried it that way. No, we usually just, and then here I also kind of like just eat the fruits as is, and I just kind of like it more that way. But I guess I need to try how it is. Maybe it is actually like super good. I guess sometimes like the pineapple. Sometimes today I got some pineapple. It was still kind of a little too early maybe for that one, a little sour. Anything with that salt, all right, let's see. Yeah, I guess like a little sour pineapple probably would be good with that salt. Yeah, not today. I got that. Like you can get like a smaller one for less than $2, or you can get like for a bit over $2, you can get this big boy. And that's breakfast. Go in the cafe and that's in breakfast menu. And that was my breakfast actually. I mean, and I don't even mind. Chili smashed with plain salt. I see, alright. The chili salt. Well, we're kind of saving some of those back because we don't have salt at home. Forgot to buy, and I guess we kind of don't need really right now. gonna go in fried eggs then. The chili salt. Let's go. That should be it. Yep. Now let's get to the dink part though, which is also actually not that much. They haven't filmed that much in Vietnam yet. And that was like basically the noise levels, eh? You can probably hear it here. Oh, yeah. Didn't unmute. Yeah, that was like right next to our hotel room there. Inside the hotel room, when you close everything, it's kind of not too bad. But yeah, it is. It is quite the place. It is quite the place to be. Now let's start with that. Oh, that's okay. That's also the white noise all of a sudden there. There it is, there. Oh yeah, that is actually the insane video from hell there. When the stream cut off. Yeah, stream is somewhere around this place. Stream stopped working already, so I switched to recording. Unfortunately, connection in hell wasn't very good. Unfortunately, yeah, it's like one of the temples that you can visit. That is like heaven, which is like one room basically, and then there's a hell labyrinth.
Is connection okay? No, I died for a bit. Kind of not. I'm recording right now. Just in case. For later.
The connection in heaven better, yeah, it was.
Stopped working. I should be kind of close to the finish now.
That wasn't close to the finish. That was not close.
I think it's like not fully. Well, maybe now it's kind of like a little more underground.
It's kind of not per se like the hell though, in a way, right?
It's kind of like the slope, so
it's kind of some sort of like the challenges of sorts and stuff that you need to kind of like pass, and then you can go back to normal in your reincarnation cycle, back to samsara. So it's not exactly like this, the same definition of hell, I guess, where you just kind of stay forever, I guess. More kind of challenges to get back up. Same, I guess, as the heaven is also not exactly the heaven.
should have some warnings here. It's a little low.
Oh yeah, I hit my head there.
Alright, we're not going here. Alright, we're back. No, not back completely.
She was like trying to return, but I guess couldn't.
Not going there, I guess. So we're still underground. Still in. I'm recording.
Close every exit and stop, and you
Yeah.
here forever.
You don't have any way out. Monka is.
Đây là địa ngục thứ 10 có tên là Trung Cửu Ngục. Trong ngục này, quỷ đối lang thang, đầu to mà cổ nhỏ. Có hạng quỷ nhỏ mà bụng to như trống.
Then you get hell do that.
Đối khác mà lửa cứ cháy trong bụng.
No, actually did it also right on time, because after we pretty much exit, all those spaces were getting closed.
Yes.
Đây là địa ngục thứ 12 có tên là ngục áp thạch.
The hell was getting closed, out of working hours.
Cạnh đá đè nát thây ngàn đời. Khi tội nhân đi vào ngục, hai núi khép lại, thân thể lép xẹp.
Just to reincarnate, it's not worth it. I'm actually not sure. Maybe you still reincarnate, just kind of get the bed roll on your reincarnation, I guess, until you kind of like prove yourself worth.
No, didn't know.
I think it's actually in general in Buddhism, it's kind of like the peak is when you actually kind of exit the reincarnation cycle. If you manage to kind of like be out of it completely, that means that you reach nirvana, whatever. You are kind of like ascended above that. You don't need to reincarnate anymore. So that is actually the end game. And not returning into the cycle is the end game. You would think kind of otherwise, you know, like and being able to be around for a while is a good thing. Nope, the good thing actually is to never return, I guess.
The ding saw.
Đây là địa ngục thứ 14, có tên là ngục Đao Sơn. Tội nhân nơi đây bị đau nhọn. Đây là địa ngục thứ 15, có tên là ngục Kiếm Thọ. Tội nhân nơi đây vừa bước vào là cả một rừng đao kiếm da sẽ đi. Lại có gió dữ, mũi không lo. Tội nhân
Something else, I think, like going down there even. Then after us was already closed.
It's gonna be massive one. I'll need to like use like the flash drive then or something. It's probably gonna be quite big.
A Demino. Oh yeah, that was the way out.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Then connection returned. This one. Yeah, there we go. This one I think still had some connection. Actually not sure, we'll see. No, that's the last one, I think that was the longest one. Yeah, that was the last one, I remember.
Sit down if you want. Yeah. Confident. Sit down. Picture. Take your time.
Everything with Vietnamese soldier.
Yes. With the Viet Cong.
Going inside there.
Here. Another Vietnamese massage room.
Next level going there.
Yeah. It's been waiting for you. You're the chosen one.
The guide was amazing. The guide was amazing.
This is the biggest room. Only for top leaders. High-ranking officers. The standing man right there is the commander, the boss. Strategy room. So, after more pictures, and then from here, it's time for you to make your own decisions. Which way to go, left or right?
Alright, seems kinda more.
Oh yeah, I was like, you guys need to decide where to go now.
And the long way.
Ooh.
I don't know. Follow your heart.
I think you was the only one who knows.
Okay. Okay, my friend. Do you want to go further?
Ooh.
Yeah. Further down. To the next
Further,
level.
I was not already
So
ready.
it'll be a bit tighter and then
Oh no,
lower.
tighter totally.
Go with your hands and knees. It's around 30 meters long and 4 meters deep. The next level. If you want to exit, you go this way. Okay, it's up to you. Wait. You can go if you want. So we'll take the long way. To choose the long one. You.
Yeah, I was already not prepared for the long way there.
You. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fit there.
Wait for me up there, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we already couldn't make another one there. And we went towards the light.
30 meters, I wouldn't hold. I'm afraid. Whew.
The connection, I think, already returned there somewhere. I guess I could just like crawl there already by these. Maybe that I would survive. But in one of those passages I already needed to, so... And that one was supposed to be even tighter, so that would be a little too much. Now the first one...
Oh, you can take a look down. Still water in it.
Okay, this is low.
Around 15 meters deep in all hand dunk. 250 km of tunnels back there.
Yeah, here connection still was actually. This one I did stream, even though quality was kind of not good.
So we go this way.
The quality was not exactly that good there, but in that room it still was working. After that, already nope, not anymore. Yeah, that's why I started recording here. Glorious, hello. How are we doing? Alright. I guess didn't record the one where I was alone there. The one that I was submerging on stream.
Done without any of the anesthetics, live surgery. Okay, when you're done with
No anesthetic surgeries. Okay, yes. Yeah, I didn't record. I guess the one where I went on stream there. I mean, that one I should have here. That one I should have there. Let's see. Where was it? Where was it? See, as I say, vodka is doesn't sound good, huh? That doesn't sound good, huh? Okay, one moment. Where was it? Where was it? I think actually I can do it right now. I guess just gonna publish the vodka is there. One moment. Okay, Gloria is doing good. Doing pretty good. Gonna publish the woods on YouTube. I already have them uploaded and prepared. I'm gonna publish some. So we do this one. Public and the Cuchito, that's public. Let me see. No, good. Good. It uploaded the vodka already. So you can find them there. You can find them there. There's my stream and the woods channel. That should be the command for that one. Looks like we have like all this exposition here. Then we have the tunnels, and then we also gonna go with the driver to the shooting range. Shooting range was a bit too late for it. Unlucky.
So it's actually not gonna be really that much. And the driver is kind of waiting for us. It's really nice. And the taxi driver, we got through on the grab up, and he's gonna wait for us and bring us home. And basically we're paying like the same.
At first, I was kind of like a little sad that they're forcing us to watch the video and wait for the guide. But that guide ended up being really fucking good. That ended up being very nice. The whole reconstructions and stuff there. And have bugged it with that. Feels good. Well, obviously not in such detail back then, but I have it.
The underwater exit still. In one case. And the insane Skyrim.
Oh, just a bit, poor ball. the recap in some videos. I can get more tunnels videos just for you real quick. Yeah, this one did kind of work here a little.
So this is your first stop. You're gonna go down right here, see the water well. Okay, with this tour, we're gonna see some typical places. The exit over there. Here to the exit around 15 meters long. And the tunnel's not too big. It's just around 1.25 meters high. So you need to crouch or bend over when you go inside. And if you have any health problems, you shouldn't go inside for your safety, especially with asthma, high-low blood pressure, or you're claustrophobic. Shouldn't go inside. So y'all good, right? Follow me.
I didn't wait for the answer. You're all good, right? And that went first. That went first. Yeah, you did die, but then it was still alive for a little bit. But yeah, yeah.
You good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Just a
you
little
super.
tight.
You
Yes,
super?
yes.
Where you from?
From Russia.
Привет.
Привет.
Вас видеть.
Очень приятно.
Молодец.
Ага.
Yeah, the guy was insane, dude.
Take a look down, see where it is.
Yeah, still did get a little bit of
Around
the
15 meters
the
deep and all hand up.
potentially first Viet Cong tunnel stream, at least a little bit. And then connection already died deeper down.
Wow. Water. Now we got this way.
It was already not very good here, of course, but yeah, then here is gonna be the...
Yeah, the connection obviously gonna be dying soon, guys.
Yep, and there it died. You could see that coming. And the Australian dude was like moving on him all this time, super hard.
I can see it.
He even had like issues like kind of fitting there technically.
Zoom in.
And then my friend going in there.
Light and the ventilation.
All right, let me hold it.
Get us some picture.
And this one a little more wide. This one was a little more wide.
You go, sir.
Yes, I go.
Remember to visit the boyevой bunker.
Of course. Будет сделано.
Боевой
У тебя
бункер.
будет клип, Гарик.
До свидания.
Holy. Do you think I will do it? I don't think I will.
You didn't need to do the heads up there for the proper
think I can.
subversion.
Too, I also all wet completely.
Bollywood dance right now. Daling.
No, I'm in the mode of fighting.
Okay.
It's a fighting mode. And
Fight-
Bollywood
yeah.
is always about love and
Fighting
dance.
mode, not
There's
dancing
nothing
mode.
like fight.
How about you?
Ooh, I'm afraid I'm not gonna fit there probably.
Fit, definitely.
Right, well, I'm gonna wait for my friend,
Okay. Hello,
and
my
then we'll
friend.
try.
You okay?
Oh, can you exit through there though? Actually.
The claustrophobia engage, yeah. It was actually fine. I was like, when I was imagining it before, like after some photos and stuff, I was kind of like, dude,
Is he there?
that is claustrophobia in mode.
Ăn thử nắp bự á.
I did have this like, weird irrational kind of feeling of fear before. But then
Okay, getting out of it.
when I was there,
that's
it was
something I
actually
could
alright.
probably do.
Up first. Как дела?
Отлично.
Okay, хорошо. Now it's your turn, right? You want to try?
Ooh, I don't know.
Or
Can
just
I?
stand in the
Good
whole
thing I
picture
did.
and
Good
don't
thing I
come
did
back out.
actually.
There? Well, Fran said it's kind of too tight there. I'm afraid I'm a little too big for that.
Bigger one.
Now the guy knows
to
it.
you.
He said he can, then
I
he
think I'm a
can.
little bit big for that probably.
Just like the first one. You need to crouch inside or maybe
Uh-huh.
crawl. You
Well,
want to do it?
I did crawl in the end a little bit, so it was kind of tight there.
джойстиком он рулит, важно на него
But
нажимаешь.
I didn't feel him inside this. Oh, because I left the camera with my friend, of course. How would I?
Ну, если так, то тогда вот сюда. Вот.
How would I feel if the camera was in my hands, in my friend's hands? Yeah?
Цепляться будешь только так.
Я думаю, да.
В самом боевом бункере никто не интересно. Даже лампочку сделали.
But the guy was insane, though. The guy was really good. Huh? The guy was really nice.
You're from Delhi and Mumbai.
Central India.
Central. Okay. Oh, now he try.
Because I might just not fit even like in this.
You know Shakira. You need to use Shakira technique.
Oh,
Wiggle in. Okay.
You
that's the simplest part.
hands up.
The hands up.
Sniper room.
And the camera was on the top. That's why I didn't record this one. Now I remember. Now I remember.
Yeah, like a picking hole on the
Yeah,
left
that's like
side.
less people or something could. If I had the cable with me for the underwater setup, then I could actually like do the streaming from down there too.
Okay, we come here, see our friends, then keep going to see the next tunnel. There are more tunnels on the way.
And that was really
Like
nice though.
nightlight.
That was a really nice experience.
Ooh.
Oh,
Capella. Still alive?
Yep.
Watch your hands, sir. Put your arms up first. Hands up. Hands up first. Yeah. You made it. Welcome to Moscow. Ooh.
the strangest way to Moscow.
Yeah, Moscow
Quite the
Shakira.
travel.
Moscow Shakira. Shake, shake. The hips don't lie.
Yeah, the guide was making
My
it
friends.
way better for sure. For sure, it'd be some kind of like little boring guide. It would be a completely different story.
It's nice, yeah. It wasn't that bad.
All the drops and stuff.
Joking. Keep going. You guys see more massage rooms on the way. Don't worry. Still have chance to try.
The massage rooms.
With metal spikes. These spikes down here, sharpen bamboo. See the big hole right here? It's the bomb crater. Get closer, see?
Yeah, the connection, the jungles even, and the underground in the jungles was still
It's massive.
still
They put him
there.
in the hole.
One bomb. Around 200 pounds.
Yeah, it was one bomb there.
Million tons of drugs around here. Yeah,
It would reach probably with the tunnel still.
This is a new
Oh, so
forest.
this is like was
Collapsed.
collapsed after the bombing.
No,
Oh.
due to erosion.
Oh, erosion.
Time.
Over time.
Oh yeah,
Ah, I
cool.
see.
Kind of sucks there, but what else you expect in the jungle? At least we did have something there.
Crater, but that one is
Hello, journalist. Sorry if I missed someone there.
No, they're like, oh, yeah, it was actually trying, I guess, underground again a little, but not for long. Okay, just go in, beep, beep, poof, reappear a little bit.
angel. You're curious?
Yeah, I guess when there's like a little bit of space still, it was kind of finding the connection was bouncing.
Bye bye.
So, you
Go in all the dank mode there. Well, I mean, yeah, underground, then.
That's me, man. Take his hand and go with you. Are you okay? Did you see any angels in there? Have you seen any angels?
Yeah, just send him to the dead end there.
The bait.
And you got trapped.
I know, I mean.
Come here, my friend.
Oh, because yeah, this one was just kind of like also close to the surface there.
Everything with you, your glasses, your phone, your wallet, everything.
True, Lord, it's true.
Motorcycle keys, your room card. This is a demonstration of the way how to carry the
True.
hammock stretchers. Now please take a look at the sandals. Same as mine. These one really famous in Vietnam. They call it
Yeah, this
rubber
is a-
sandals or Ho Chi Minh sandals. But actually they're made up like truck tires. Rubber tires.
Gotta get the sandals ourselves, huh?
Yes, strong
Yeah,
and
the underground
fighters here,
hospital
they
there.
don't have, boots. They need to reuse everything from their opponents. Like, you see
Yeah,
the
underground
belt,
wasn't
the
exactly working
container,
anymore there.
It's a part of parachute and the sandal from truck tires.
And then we got the
And
food
back then,
too.
when the fighters here, they walked in jungle.
The insane wash basins there. Okay. Nicely made thing. So it's really convenient actually to wash like that too. And it's just like bamboo there, that's it. What else do you need? The bamboo and the pipe. And then we had the food. This was really good though. I mean, obviously, if I would be eating that for like every day for years, I probably wouldn't be happy. But a little bit here and there, that would be good. That would be nice. Okay, the connection will be fine later now.
Food right here tastes like potato or
The towel on the thing locking, yeah.
roots underground, vegetable roots.
The tapioca
What they
roots.
ate back then. Did you try?
And it's like salt, sugar, and crushed peanuts.
No, no. Actually, I know this very well. In India, we process this particular, this is a raw for a kind of food.
Sabudana.
Sabudana, exactly. Sago, yeah,
Sago.
exactly.
Tapioca.
Tapioca. So that we use in our
The
pasta.
tapioca root.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
this is quite also, knowledgeable of everything. Huh? Like, even knew some sort of like Indian, like the ritualistic, like fast, ritualistic fast or something, the name and everything.
Yes, yes. You know bubble tea, right?
Mm-hmm.
The small like plant
Oh, yeah.
made from this one, tapioca. This one is made with the peanut, sugar, and salt. Yes. You dip in here another.
This is so good. This was so good. Did enjoy that food. Yeah, then there was like more on the traps. It's not the perfect connection, but yeah, the wood is there. The wood is there.
Window trap.
I didn't get to shoot sadly though. I was a little too late
Yes,
already
if
for
I
that.
see. True, true.
Unfortunately, then you have like all the massive souvenir store there too.
Wonder.
And yeah, you can go there like alone, but don't
The
need like
biggest
some sort of
souvenirs.
tour. Well, actually, if you solo, then it's better to go on a tour. It's going to be cheaper. If it's like 2 people already, you can just basically get the taxi and just go. The only thing I want to say, if you like will try to go that way with the taxi on your own or with the tour, if they bring you to
Taking
some,
this.
yeah, we did take this. If they're taking you to some sort of like place that is like workshop or something, do not buy there. The things there.
All right, well, let's get it.
It is overpriced tourist bait. We just didn't expect it from the taxi driver. It's literally like like Uber, well Grab
Well,
driver
doesn't
that
seem
we
like
got.
something super unique.
And
Let's get
even
it and, go, because the time is closing
had
already.
contacts like that. So he brought us like he was like, oh yo guys, I just want to stop for a food break, need like bathroom, and I'm gonna drop you in this like workshop. You can watch there how things made. It's free to watch and stuff. And then you just kind of like, well, I mean, we have time here walking around, right? Might as well get some souvenirs because wasting time anyway. And we got those
down low.
souvenirs, and we realized that in this store, for example,
good.
which is like super touristy store, it's like in the Kuchi tunnels and stuff. Those things that we bought in the workshop are cheaper here than in the
So far,
workshop
so good.
actually.
How are you, man? Long time no see.
That still kind of like makes me bad because like we spent like way too much money on that. No, like I mean, fine, but yeah, that would be probably like 2 times less money spent. Like instead of like $100, each of us would spend like
По-моему, да,
$50 because we got like souvenirs for everyone.
Но это к машинам. Да, это к машинам, правда. А как выйти к тиру, не знаю.
Yeah, I see,
Да,
Axel. I
что-то
see.
типа
So that's also
позвонить ему
common.
надо.
The driver was in the end
Звонить,
overall
написать,
still kind of nice though, because like he helped us a bunch. He was still trying to figure us some shooting range stuff, right, and everything to negotiate.
Busy Sweden,
I thought he will be like, "Oh, you want the guys to shoot? I'm gonna drive you
You go-
somewhere
you
to
go
shoot,
to-
But no, he just actually like talked
To the super house again?
to the guys, but they already
Super
closed
house.
already closed even, so it was too late. And he waited for us, drove us back and everything. So overall, it was good, but yeah, a little negative side of him actually getting us to that
Spell
tourist trap
collectivity, I
thingy.
see. Nice,
I thought it's only
nice.
tourists
Well
do
done,
that. I
nice.
just
Sounds
didn't
good.
expect that the individual taxi driver that you just randomly got from the
Oh,
app
Vietnam's really good,
that was driving you 2 hours away, by the
Give
way,
us
like the Kuchi tunnels,
really
they
nice.
are like 2 hours
It's
away
really
from
nice.
Ho Chi Minh. So like, it's far. And the chances of that guy also having such
Dude,
context,
actually,
but
for
I guess he
those,
like saw in the app where you go and
plates
it's
and
like
everything, we
instantly,
paid
take
more in the
this.
workshop. Maybe those were like the real thing, and this was actually this
So
is
that was
actually
the
kind of not the real
Omega
one.
Omega
But I
Skamaz
wonder.
there, no?
Wonder
Omega
if we got
Skamaz
a
at
bit
the
of
end.
Skamaz there.
That sure was, that sure was.
And yeah, exit is kind of
Yeah,
closed.
need
Looks
to,
like.
need to be prepared for everything. Like I know that the tours, organized tours, always come at you. That's normal. They're just gonna like drop you in like the places that
Nice,
pay
Uta,
them.
nice.
That's normal.
That's good. That's good.
But I didn't expect
Enjoying
that
your
the
time there?
individual random taxi driver will
Improving
also
your
have that.
div in progress.
Yeah,
Is
actually
it
looks like
improving
it.
your
Looks
progress
like it.
there?
Yeah, those guys like getting a lot of like the flow, the stable flow. They have like the food place there,
in
they have
Thailand,
jewelry and stuff
Even
there,
the
you
souvenirs
know.
are kind of pretty affordable.
Yeah,
I
cheap,
thought they were pretty
yeah.
affordable even in the workshop. Well, it seems like in the workshop,
Yeah, I was so
maybe we do get
salty.
like the real
I
deal in the
still,
workshop, and this is
I still
Kamaz.
am really.
I'm not so sure, but they look quite identical.
Because like I got like
I
the
think
bunch.
whoever
Like I was like,
gifted
well, you
probably
know,
wouldn't
might as
really
well get like
pay
all
mind
the
to that.
gifts for mom, for everyone, you know, like small things. But I got like, you know, like some plates and everything out of wood and stuff like that. They cool, they look cool, but the
Get
thing
that
is, I
one.
could like buy them
Considering
2
this is
times
also kind
cheaper.
of the tourist place, so the parking here. Maybe we need to message the guy.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's normal actually. Like back in the day when we were going like with parents and with friends, like Egypt, for example, Turkey,
Let's
right,
see.
where like a lot of budget Russian tours go. They have free
don't know where they're
tours.
shooting
They
these.
have like, you know, free tour around the
I see.
city, for
Okay.
example, and they, a
Oh my
huge
God.
part of that free tour is basically that you're gonna
All
be
the
having
shooting
a
stuff,
lot of
though.
stops and like the
If we can
partner
make it
places
still.
for that. Partner place to
6, 7
eat, you
minutes.
know, partner place to buy something, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Make it very late already.
Yeah, yeah, they really are. Actually. And the thing is, like, like
I mean,
I just wonder how many times we got like, you know,
shooting?
overpaying for things super hard.
Well, I mean, that's
Because
pretty much
back
how
then
it is. I
we
think you
like
just like buy like
didn't
10
know
rounds or
English. I mean, I was
something,
a
you shoot
kid
them, and
in
that's it.
general, right? So
Pay a shitload
like
for
no
that
one
too,
really
but we'll
knew
see,
English. No
maybe.
one really was going to the stores on their own. So like how much we overpaid for all those things, I don't. I'm
Oh,
afraid
they have a
to even
choice of things, I
imagine.
think. Oh,
That
yeah,
was
there's, I guess,
crazy.
the one at the exit, probably.
Yeah, that is the snorkeling stuff. There was kind of a lot decent amount of moments when it was like loading and stuff there, but I think later overall it wasn't too bad. The sound underwater actually kind of was fine, alright. Only when I was hitting the camera, I guess, was kind of loud. Everything else was okay, more or less.
Yeah, so you guys will need to let me know what is going on.
True, actually, true. I agree. I agree. You need to constantly expect, you know, something. Oh, what was that one at the buffer here?
One moment.
I was doing something here. I guess I can.
Does click shit here. When I
A bit annoying, like trying to set some things up when you like just floating there. Oh, the monkeys there. Yeah, that part had like bad connection, so I guess that was just in general kind of not very poke there.
chat closed, but I reopened. Right, so.
Oh yeah, there's the monkeys. Oh, you can see them pretty good. They're nice.
Oh, the bitrate is dog actually?
Nice.
Oh man, maybe the cliff actually is kinda bad for that. Maybe the cliff is kinda bad. 1 second, maybe I try to fix it.
Bitrate was kind of not the perfect, but at least was still working.
Sort of dead there. It's actually interesting that my
True, Axel, sure. Yeah, wasn't too bad. There was a lot of like longer like stretches also of the under the water stuff. It's just kind of like I was trying to set things up, fix things, but yeah, overall it was kind of like decent there. Like later, especially when I went away from that rock there, it was actually kind of alright in the end. Yeah, it was pretty okay. That was already when I stopped, I think, right here. Yeah, here I guess. Yeah, here I already got out there. So it was actually a decent amount, I would say. Underwater video quality is pretty ass usually, yeah. No, it's actually kind of good here though, I have to say. Like the bitrate is nice here too, even. Pretty smooth, eh? Pretty smooth, eh? It's still like basically like the cuts on my leg are still even there. Like my arm cuts already here. almost done. But yeah, like those rocks left an impression, I guess. The lasting impression. It's been already some time, actually. A few weeks. Oh, that's where the monkey was sitting. I was trying to get to it. Closer. Just chilling there near the water.
The rocks here. Don't want to get scratched too much.
The monkey was just chilling there. The VIP view. No one can get there.
Chilling. Monkey's posing. What's up, bro? Don't have no food though. Looking for something there. There he is, posing.
Got in position to get filmed there. Soldier to the death. Yeah, although those rocks I did suffer there. A little bit. But yeah, there were like moments when it was completely pretty stable and stuff, so... The bitrate was still sometimes a little pipiega. And the camera also was, I guess, trying sometimes to, like, you know, understand how to auto adjust itself, probably, like the color correction or something to do a little. But overall, wasn't bad. Overall, wasn't bad. Oh, there was like a bunch of fishgies there. Yeah, it's not exactly Red Sea, unfortunately. Red Sea, that would be insane, but still was kind of nice. Still was kind of nice. Yeah, we'll do some here too. I have a feeling here, even kind of like close to where we live, there should be some. There are some rocks and everything, and if there are rocks, that's gonna be some places where the fishgies might be hanging out. We'll see though how the water is, and still haven't gone yet swimming. Tomorrow probably also not gonna have time. We'll try like on Monday. Gonna be setting up the new Vegas also most likely, but yeah, we'll try. We'll try soon. Tennessee does seem like a lot of waves and stuff still. That is kind of doable with waves. There was some waves in this one too, in the year. It was still alright. It was still alright. Get more. Now we already been underwater. We've been in the air. Yeah, with the drone. We've been underground in fucking Vietcong tunnels streaming. So happy little nice, yeah. No, they actually are. Like on my leg, there is still kind of like on hand. You can't even see already, almost. But on the leg, there is still actual visible, you know, cuts left. Visible cuts there is still. Yeah, that was just those rocks. You don't even like feel it there underwater. Just get cut, and that's it. You don't even notice that. I just like literally try to like, you know, like use my hands to sit on the rock pretty much, and that already was enough just to kind of get like a pretty gnarly cut there. Pretty bad one.
Alright. Yeah, we still kinda stable enough. There we
I think here it was kind of like the last bit was like pretty solid. There was like some moments a little bit. I guess I maybe like tried to restart it something, but like overall this was actually pretty nice.
the people going to witness the monkey. I need to send my friend there also to take some photos. One second.
Yeah, underwater is like easy to oh yeah, I was restarting stuff here, right? Underwater you just get caught or something, you don't even notice like for a while. They're just normal. I don't even feel it. Don't feel the pain that much underwater. No, yeah, was nice. Still managed to get all that going. Feels good, eh? Been through all the elements now. Been through all of them elements. That would be like so like some boat, you know, like the proper one. then that would be like you could go with so crazy with the setup, like holy shit. So many like cool things and ideas and everything you do. Not to mention like if there will be a boat, you could just get the underwater drone or something. That would be also so cool. That would also be so cool. Because like from the shore, the drone is kind of pointless to launch. Like it's like 15 or something, or like 20 meters. Like from the shore, you're not gonna get anywhere interesting with that distance anyway. Because with cable, obviously too. But from the boat, we could get the bob, something interesting, and just, you know, just film whatever. Some moment here it kind of died.
Watching my own
No,
stream
there's my
in the water. Well, streaming underwater. In the meta.
the setup. The setup. So I kind of wonder what was the problem. Was it the? I think it was connection though. The bitrate,
Over there.
most likely. Guess camera would disconnect completely then.
There we go.
Camera would die completely there. Yes, I did that. Not all yet the VODs are published, but yeah, I did publish some Vietnamese ones, all the Thai VODs already, so they all on the channel there. And I got the playlist going also, so we do have all that already there. Yeah, portable, since you missed some. There's some of the tunnel action there. Spamming the YouTuber sub feed, yeah. Oh, this was the short one. Didn't record the long one though. There was like a pretty long path also. My legs were so dead after this, not because of the stairs, but because of like constant, you know, kind of like goose walking. The goose walking. That was actually painful. Right. The pain. The pain. But it was worth it though. That was really cool. Living there for months, they were even tighter.
All hand dug. 250 km of tunnels back then. And
They were even tighter.
water. Now we go this way.
Like I think the one where I went down Shakira style, right? That one I think maybe had a little bit of this like segment that was a little closer to the real size of the tunnel. And the very last segment where we didn't go already with the, like there was only 2 people who went, and everyone else was like, okay, we're out because like I already like, well, I mean I could crawl there, I guess though. That would be easier because like, you know, going goose walk even lower would be really painful. I could just crawl there, but then I could like hold the camera there properly. Because those are tighter. Like all these tunnels, they extended. They extended for tourists a little. They reinforced them, and they extended them. They made them a little taller, a little wider. They added lights. Lights weren't a thing back then too there. So yeah, that shit was way worse. And then he also said that there's 3 levels. Like all these tunnels were first level. There is a deeper second level. Third level goes up until down. I don't remember. I forgot exactly how many meters. 12 meters, I think, or was it second level 12 meters or something? I don't remember exactly. But it's 20 meters even the third level. I don't remember. But basically, like the third level is like super deep, and the deeper you go, the narrower the passages are. So like, bro, like it was that hot and like hard. Well, okay, it wasn't like super hard to breathe, but it was really hot at least for sure. And I mean, we haven't been there for that long on the first level. Now, like the second, third level, and like what kind of air will even get there in the end? Like, bro, yeah, that would be quite something, quite an experience. But these are extended. This at least we went. There's like 2 different Kuchi complex, kind of like complexes, I guess. I don't know. There's one the Benduk, and another one. I don't remember the name, and I don't remember which one is further. But basically, the one that is further, the one that we went, is kind of like better. It's like more OG. And the one that is closer to Ho Chi Minh, it's kind of like more touristy. You know, like I think the tunnels are even wider there and stuff like that. Like that one people say is a little more for tourists. I guess we went for the further one, the further away. And that was totally the good idea and the good choice. That was really good. Like that actually is one of the highlights. One of the highlights so far in general. Like whatever we did in Vietnam was like really good. Like the lot adventures were super cool, and the tunnels are super cool too. I really did enjoy that shit. Well, museum also was nice. Like a lot of really cool shit. Really cool stuff. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, that's a little bit of the recap of the events so far. The thing is, like here in Nha Trang, there's not that much to see. There is a couple of like temples. One is kind of close. I probably will stream that one soonish. There is a lot of cool views though, kind of cool views. Like in our part of the city also, there's a river that goes into the sea. And it's pretty cool there. There's like a bunch of like kind of like islands around that area too, like small ones. Like it looks nice. So I'm gonna like a little bit of views I'm gonna stream, and probably, you know, like that temple nearby and like some food I guess also. But yeah, we'll see when exactly. And yeah, there's probably like not going to be happening a lot of like crazy stuff in terms of IRLs until early March. Like early March gonna be the stamp run that I need to do. I'm for now leaning towards Kuala Lumpur, most likely, because well, actually, one second. Open that stuff. We can see. We can see. Let me see. The Hughes. Okay, one moment. Let's switch to the language. Okay, let's keep language switch. And the currency switch. Boom. All right, let's see. Get the music back. There we go. See, then the Nha Trang, where to, doesn't matter. Round trip, let's say. Departure, let's say March. Okay, I'll need to do it on like this week, looks like. So in this way, gonna be my stream anniversary. So like the Monday, like 9th, let's say. I return. Let's say this way, maybe. I don't really have that many boogie woogie options really here. Can we get non-stop only? And it's gonna be just like a few left probably. Yep, there it is. Okay, on this day looks like they don't even have the direct flights. Yeah, mostly like the local stuff only, and in Bangkok, which I mean we've already been to, so I'll need to leave the country. Singapore is expensive, and I don't know if I need to check the visa situation. I think you need one there for us. Yeah, so like from this airport, there's not that much going on actually. Even get a different day then. Different day. Flexible dates. Oh, yeah, this one better. Okay, March, 1 week, let's say. That should give a little more options. Well, yeah, there it is. So the Kuala Lumpur, there is an option with direct flights there. $136. So It's interesting that there's none going to China though, direct with a reasonable price. Guangzhou is kind of that expensivo. Because I thought there was still a bunch of flights. I guess it's like a bunch of charter flights or something to Jiacheng. What if we go from Da Nang, let's say? I kind of might be willing to do that kind of adventure. Da Nang goes to Hong Kong, which is like still I think is quite expensive. Non-stop. Okay, good. $100. Okay, it's a bit cheaper potentially to go to Kuala Lumpur from Da Nang. I mean, the difference in price probably going to be covered by the bus most likely that I need to take there. So that might be not that good. And then Pasar. Even from Da Nang, they're not going to China whatsoever. Interesting. Okay, yeah, Da Nang also doesn't really have a lot of options where to go. So yeah, I guess I just go to Kuala Lumpur most likely. So that's gonna be like early March. But we'll see when exactly. Another option is already the return to Ho Chi Minh. From Ho Chi Minh, you can go to a lot of places, though, for sure. Let's see, might it be a worth? There we go. But how we're gonna be moving, I am not 100% sure yet. There is like some plans, some options, but I'm not so sure. How we're gonna be moving when we're already out of Vietnam, basically. So in April, like 5th of April, we're moving from the apartment. Like, technically, would be kind of nice to go to Pak Se. From here, we can do a few of local sightseeing here, mostly kind of nature stuff and some temples. Like, there's not that much crazy shit here. There's also 4,000 Island area here. Maybe something also to visit here. So I kind of was thinking in perfect case, either like try to from here to go to Pak Se, which is not directly. I think you need to go to like Pleiku. From Pleiku, there are some buses I think going already to Pak Se. It's also going to be quite an adventure. It's all by bus. Or we can go to Da Nang, and from Da Nang there's direct bus to Pak Se for sure. There is one that I already figured. And then maybe from Pak Se going down to Cambodia, check the Siem Reap. There are trips I think this way. They are kind of tricky though, like especially since we were with luggage and stuff. Like you have some like I think ferries on the way and stuff also to go here through all this stuff, and then you kind of like get up to Siem Reap. Stream there too. Stream in Phnom Penh, and then maybe from Phnom Penh you already like depart towards home, which Not sure how we're gonna do also, because plan was to go to through India, but in India right now with all this like the outbreak and stuff, there is a lot of regulations now with travels. Like I think like Asian countries at least already do a bunch of checks on the border for people coming from India. So we'll see how the situation will be in 2 months. Actually less than 2 months, because we'll need to apply for visa, get the tickets. So like in a month we already will need to kind of start deciding for sure. Technically, like the perfect way would be like Laos, Cambodia, or Cambodia, Laos, and then like to India. But Cambodia, Laos not gonna work, because from Pak Se you can't get to India for sure. And Pak Se by land to like Vientiane is quite. Another option might be like Cambodia, Laos, and then like go in here to Thailand, and then there's like 8 hours bus I think to Bangkok. But like with fresh Cambodian stamp going to Thailand might be, I mean, I think people do, no problems, even nowadays, but you know, could do with less, you know, like questions and potential risks, I guess, let's put it that way. So we'll see, I guess we will see. But yeah, so yeah, more Ireland and stuff going to be already probably early March. Like next week I'm gonna have some day offs. Next week gonna be a little more kind of chill. Then it's gonna be the week of next fest. So gonna be a bunch of demos and everything, a bunch of grind there. And then it's already gonna be the week of pretty much travel for my stamp. And then it's gonna be like 1 month left, where I will probably do a little more Ireland from here. Which again, not that much specifically here to see, not that much. But we'll see, we will see. Alright, let's rate the lab. Boom, there we go. See ya, tomorrow, 9 AM CET, we go again. Tomorrow, probably Mugenics, I guess, in the morning, because, yeah, the Highland Life needs some cooking. I got